Corner Show, brought to you by WJER Sports in partnership with Smartway Communications, Sugar Valley Meats, Kempthorne Volkswagen, and Williams Floor Covering.
I want to welcome you into the Coach's Corner Show. It is brought to you by WJER Radio. I'm Willie Grove, Coach Dan Ift of the Dover Crimson Tornadoes. Coach, we always remind folks about the previous Friday, and, we got to remind them that it was triple overtime. You had me on the edge of my seat in the booth for 3 overtimes, and we just came up on the short end.
We did. They're a good football team, especially defensively. They were really good defensively, and like Canfield. But, no excuses. I mean, we have a chance to win those games. We got to do it. It's just the way it is. And unfortunately, we didn't get it done in those 2 contests. And, Steubenville was a really good football team as well. But, it wasn't quite the overtime game that the last 2 were. But, our kids fought, gave it everything they had, and we just fell short. Not upset with the kids at all. I felt bad for them because they're a great group of youngsters, and maybe one of these days we'll turn this thing, but hopefully sooner than later.
And I like the no excuses, but again, I'm going to bring up the fact that when I'm watching DeSales this past Friday, they send their offense off the field. It's almost an entirely new defense, all different 11 guys total coming in. They don't send too many guys both ways, and we have to.
They don't send anybody both ways. They're strictly a 2-platoon unit. And I think maybe in the 3rd overtime, that didn't really affect, in my mind, it didn't affect the game as we were going through the game. But going home and you replay the game 1,000 times, and you're like, that 3rd overtime, our defense was gassed a little bit. We have a number of youngsters going both ways, and that's why I think it was important to get them before the overtime occurred. Yes. But nonetheless, I thought our kids played like I said, a remarkable game, and it is what it is. And you figure those games have got to make you better. Yes. You got to grow from failure, and we've had some failures. So hopefully the growth starts taking effect here. We see the results.
We're going back toward home.
Yes.
Boardman, the opponent, and what do you know about them, and how about the trip up to the Youngstown area?
Well, they do play some kids both ways, so that's the first thing there, but they've got really good size. They're a good size school, and they're from the former Still Valley Conference up there, which we were at Austintown. They were in our conference, so we were very familiar with them from that standpoint. A lot has changed since then. That was 40-some years ago, but nonetheless, they're a big team to deal with, and they've got some skilled kids that maybe some more skilled kids than they had when I was there before. They had a kid named Kozar when I was there, when I was coaching. But nonetheless, the size is good, the skill's good. Another great competition. And again, hopefully these 3 games we played previously prepares us for this.
Any family members might be there Friday night?
Probably both of my brothers will come up. They'll be over. Other than that, most of my family members don't live in that area anymore.
Okay. Yeah. Well, Coach, we wish you well, and thanks for visiting with us.
Thank you, Willie.
Coach Dan Ift here on Coach's Corner, brought to you by WJER. And a little additional Coach's Corner show here on WJER as we talk to a couple seniors here on the Dover football team. I've got Tyler Stevenson right here and Ben Ham to his left. But Tyler, we'll start with you. Tough 3-week spread there. And, this is your senior year, and you've learned a lot from the leaders from the past. Tell me some of the things that you're doing to help maybe the younger players being the leader that you need to be as a senior.
Just showing them the right things to do. If they do something wrong, trying to improve it, help them, tell them what they're doing wrong, and hopefully improve them. To always go 100% and give effort on every play.
All right.
Ohio is our home, and it's full of family we're proud to care for. With more than 200 locations, Cleveland Clinic is growing to bring world-class care to your community. From Canton to Avon, and coming soon to Mentor. Whether it's sniffles and sneezes, or something more serious, big or small, we're always near you. For every care in the world. Schedule your care today at clevelandclinic.org/access.
Dr. Nathan Springer, this area's orthodontic specialist, is accepting new patients. Dr. Springer's dedicated team of professionals is committed to creating beautiful, confident smiles with braces and Invisalign for children and adults. Choose from a wide variety of treatment options, ranging from traditional time-proven appliances to the latest innovative orthodontic advancements. Join Dr. Nathan Springer's winning smile team today. 107 Ray Avenue in New Philadelphia, just 2 blocks from New Philadelphia High School.
Hi, this is Mark from Yoder's Hometown Market. Keep your kids at the top of their game with wholesome, nourishing food from Yoder's. When you're rushing off to sports practice or other after-school activities, Yoder's makes it easy with sandwiches, meat and cheese trays, snack mixes, chips, and drinks. Let us help you make the after-school scramble a thing of the past. At Yoder's Hometown Market, we believe in shopping local and supporting local businesses in our community and invite you to stop by today, located next to KFC in Dover.
We are the Tyson family, and we would like to invite you to come visit your Little Caesars Pizza on West High Avenue in New Philadelphia.
Fall is in the air, and there's never been a better time to try the delicious, mouth-watering, deep dish pizza at Little Caesars. Pair your pizza with the crazy bread, crazy sauce, and a 2-liter of Pepsi, and Little Caesars is your one stop for your game day party. Delicious pizza, mouth-watering wings, zesty cheese breads, crisp made daily salads, crazy bread, and more.
Come visit us at Little Caesars Pizza on West High Avenue in New Philadelphia.
Hi, this is Leslie Blake from New Dawn Rehab and Healthcare, located next to Cleveland Clinic Union Hospital. Our facilities are designed to offer an array of services, including rehabilitation, long-term care, and assisted living. Our campus has undergone a major renovation to create a gorgeous resort-like feel. The new rooms are bright and spacious with tasteful decor. Our activities area has casino-like slot machines, arcade games, pool tables, and more. We created an inviting space for our residents and their families to enjoy spending time together. Go to newdawnrehabcare.com for more information.
Kempthorne Volkswagen has an SUV that's the perfect match for your lifestyle. Head-turning style, room for the family, turbocharged power, or all-electric. And unlike some dealers, we never sell over MSRP. Plus, we'll pay you $500 over book for your trade. You'll save thousands. Find your perfect match at Kempthorne Volkswagen. Stop in today or visit kempthornevw.com.
You've been listening to high school football action with your Dover Crimson Tornadoes here on WJER, online at WJER.com, and on the WJER mobile app. Special features in tonight's game included the Coach's Corner Show, sponsored. You've been listening to high school football action with your Get ready for high school football action with your Dover Crimson Tornadoes on WJER, online at WJER.com, and on the WJER mobile app. Special features in tonight's game include the Coach's Corner Show, sponsored by Williams Floor Coverings and Sugar Valley Meats, the First Federal Community Bank Football Forecast, the Commercial and Savings Bank Keys to the Game, the Wendy's starting lineup.
And a good evening, and we want to welcome you to high school football. It is week number 8. Dover has made the trip up to Boardman to take on the Spartans. Both teams coming in with a record of 4.
Life is full of milestones: getting married, purchasing a vehicle, having children, buying a home, opening a business, planning for retirement. The list goes on, and you can enjoy these special moments even more knowing you're covered by the Hanhart Insurance Agency. Life, auto, home, disability, business, they have plans to protect you throughout all your milestones. Hanhart Insurance on West 3rd Street in downtown Dover, a trusted name in insurance for more than 100 years.
Welcome home to the serenity and the hospitality of the Hennes Care Center in Dover and in Bolivar. Since 1947, 4 generations of the Hennes family have stood as leaders in the area with up-to-date facilities and caring, compassionate staff. With the care, safety, and happiness of every resident in mind, Hennes Care Center is a home filled with love, laughter, and amenities like chef-prepared meals, rehabilitation services, and social activities. To learn more, visit them online at hennescarecenter.com.
This is Jim Moser with Dover Philly Heating and Cooling. We are living in unusual times, and virtually all businesses are affected by product shortages and shipping delays. With this in mind, I'd like to encourage you to keep your current HVAC system in good working order. Service is our first order of business, and we want to be your first call anytime you need help with your heating and cooling system, even if it's in the middle of the night. To schedule a maintenance check of your HVAC system, call Dover Philly Heating and Cooling at 330-343-5511.
Cyber attack. 1 in 5 small businesses will suffer a cyber breach this year. How safe is your business from a cyber attack? Visual Edge IT engineers can assess your existing technology and provide a complete IT roadmap to protect your data. We provide 24/7 threat detection and monitoring to ensure your computer system and network stay secure. Call your local Visual Edge IT partner, Graphic Enterprises, for your free security assessment. 800-553-6616 or sign up online at visualedgeit.com.
Conley, Hillier & Welch Title Services can assist property owners with navigating the real estate sale and closing process and sale-by-owner transactions, including home sales and vacant ground sales. The staff at Conley, Hillier & Welch Title Services prepares purchase agreements and transfer deeds in sale-by-owner situations. Give Office Manager Renee Beam a call at 330-602-1800 to discuss your sale-by-owner matter.
Shopping for carpet has never been easier. Discover color that speaks to you at Williams Floor Covering in Dover. Choosing the perfect carpet can be a tough decision. That's why Shaw has created a simplified shopping experience and thoughtful color palette to streamline the process. Find carpet with comfort that's easy to live on and performance for your lifestyle. All available with Lifeguard spill-proof backing. Shop the Shaw Color Wall and enjoy big savings with sale prices now for a limited time at Williams Floor Covering, 122 South Worcester Avenue by the bridge in Dover.
Came from Warren Harding and West Branch, and previously he was an assistant at Liberty, Girard, and Struthers. He's been around this area, but mainly has stayed in the Youngstown area.
Sounds like he's very familiar with what Coach If referred to as the Steel Valley, and so probably a good fit for him here at Boardman. They have a good tradition of a good football program.
Now, Boardman 4-3 on the season. We've already let you know that, but they've got wins over Cardinal Mooney to start the season. They defeated Howland Warren, Youngstown East, and Cleveland Benedictine. Their losses has come to Youngstown Cheney and Massillon Jackson, and just last week, close one, 24-21, they lost to Warren Harding, and so they're at 4-3, and we were sitting here watching, Jason, and they got a quarterback that's got a pretty strong arm.
Yeah, he was slinging it all over the place. He's going to wear number 1 tonight, Thomas Andujar, and he's pretty good from what you can tell in warm-ups, but he was zipping it.
Other names you're going to hear is Fernando Ortiz, Willie Torres. Those are the 2 running backs, very capable of carrying the football. And the wide receivers, Andre Freeman and also Keywan Robinson. So They've got some athletes. They've got some big guys on the line, as we'll find out in our Wendy's starting lineups. And so, yeah, it's a beautiful stadium, big scoreboard to our left, the band shelter off on the corner of the end zone. And like I said, the whole side over here, brand new aluminum seats. The runways, the walkways are all aluminum, and just a beautiful stadium.
Beautiful, both sides. Usually you kind of see a really nice home side, a little bit lackluster visiting side, but everything here is brand new. The band shell just looks like it might be brand new with new bleachers, kind of a pool building around it. But when I was outside earlier, the wind is blowing that way.
Yes.
So that band shell is probably like a refrigerator right now.
All right, well, it's time now to introduce the officials for tonight's game. It's the guys who make the calls in the game. It's brought to you by McInturf Realty. When buying, selling, make the call to McInturf Realty. Got to see Jan McInturf today. Ate lunch with him, and looking as dapper as always. We were at the Cavs luncheon at the Monarch Center, so good to see Jan, and I think you might have some names of the officials, Jason.
I do. Our referee tonight is Len Holman. Our umpire is Don Sabo. Our line judge is Pat Whitaker. Our head linesman is Ed Sapegi. And our back judge is Joe Anthony.
All right. And again, that is a look at the guys in stripes, the guys who are going to make the calls in the game, and it is brought to you by McInturf Realty. When buying or selling, make the call to McInturf Realty. Well, we're going to continue our pregame show when we return right here on your sports voice of the Valley.
Hi, this is Jan McInturf, wishing our local teams the best of luck in tonight's games. Supporting your friends and neighbors is why I started McInturf Realty. Our staff works as a team to treat you the way you want to be treated. We truly care about you, our customer. Since 1992, we've seen national real estate firms move into our area. And now McInturf is one of the few remaining local hometown realtors. We are a local company supporting our local teams, and we thank you for your support. When it's time to buy or sell, make the call and see us online at McInturfRealty.net.
Cartoons and Accessories in New Philadelphia is the one-stop shop for all your car, truck, motorcycle, boat, and RV sound and lighting systems. We carry all the great brands you're looking for at great prices. Right now, light up your motorcycle with our multi-LED system for just $299 installed. Includes a free RGB, color-changing remote control. Complete motorcycle sound system upgrades you can afford are in stock and ready to install now. Call us today at 330-339-2006. Cartoons in New Philadelphia. Be there.
Since 1912, people have enjoyed the delicious taste of Troyer's Trail Bologna. Whether it's off the ring, on a sandwich, or with cheese and crackers, one thing is for sure. You know it will be delicious. Troyer's Trail Bologna. 4 generations and over 110 years of quality and tradition. Look for Troyer's Trail Bologna at your local grocery store. And check them out online at TroyersTrail.com. Good luck to all the players in tonight's game.
Tired of unreliable internet service and unexpected bill increases? Experience internet another way, the Smart Way. Smart Way Communications is your locally owned and operated high-speed internet provider, now serving Dover and New Philadelphia and beyond. Don't get locked into plans with more or less speed than you need. Smart Way is the better way. Local customer service, local infrastructure, and community-minded. That's the Smart Way to get reliable, affordable internet in Tuscarawas County. Call Smart Way at 740-254-8201, online at ThinkSmartWay.com.
This is Matt Kinsey. At First Federal Community Bank, our mission is to empower the financial well-being of our community, one person at a time. Through integrity and quality, we earn the trust of our customers and exceed their expectations. First Federal Community Bank, investing in our community since 1898. Serving your banking needs in Dover, New Philadelphia, Yorksville, Sugar Creek, Berlin, and Mount Hope. First Federal Community Bank, member FDIC.
And tonight's football forecast being brought to you by the First Federal Community Bank. It is 48 degrees and it's cloudy, and hopefully the rain stays away. Forecast your financial future with First Federal Community Bank, investing in our community since 1898, member FDIC. And I said it's It's cold out, Jason, and we don't want any rain tonight. That would make it even feel colder, wouldn't it?
It would, and the older I get,
you're not old yet.
I just can't handle cold weather anymore.
I'm with you on that one. I'm with you. We look at out here, Dover's got all white uniforms, white pants, white jersey, red numbers. We're not real sure. I guess we see a couple jerseys out there for Boardman now. So we should be able to see their numbers pretty clear. They're more of the dark burgundy, I guess is what you would call it, and white numbers. But take a closer look at the Dover Tornadoes, a team that started off 4-0 on the season. And they've had a couple injuries, and they've been kind of undermanned lately, Jason. Yet they have been in every game, including Steubenville, Canfield, and even last week, the triple overtime loss to DeSales. They need a win really bad.
Well, they're a good group. They have good senior leadership. They've just been on the wrong end of 3 really close games. The big thing you got to keep in the back of your mind is you don't want them to kind of get used to losing. They got to find a way to fight through, and hopefully those 3 close games give them the experience and confidence to win a close one maybe tonight. So look for these guys to rebound, and it's not going to get any easier as they progress through these last couple weeks.
No, it won't. And I think when you look at the defense, the defense has come up with some big plays, and they have kept this team in games. I mean, last week, for instance, a field goal here, extra point, a play, inside the 5, just one play away from coming up with a win. So the defense is, I don't know, it's kind of hard to say, but defense is doing their job.
Defense is doing really good, and like we mentioned last week, Dover would get in the red zone and shoot themselves in the foot and not get any points on the board for whatever reason, and they just let DeSales hang around, and as the game progressed, they got more and more confidence and ended up winning it in a triple overtime thriller.
Now talk to me about the offense. The offense, Ben Ham has stepped in this year, had to fill some big shoes. The 2 platoon quarterback system last year, but Ben's done a pretty good job. He's got some receivers that doing a good job. Maybe time to start mixing it up a little bit. I know that Tyler Stevenson's probably his favorite target, but maybe get some other guys involved in the offense.
Well, I'd really like to see the 2 sophomores get involved in Caden Shy and Dalen Clark. But I'm really proud of Ben Ham. He stepped into a position where you had 2 All-Ohio quarterbacks that both graduated in the same year, and he's really taken that leadership role very well on the offensive side. But, he's taken a lot of shots, and then he's got to get himself back up and, hey, you're going to go play safety. I'm going to go out on a limb and say he's going to be a first or second team All-Ohio and at that safety position. But I think Dover's got to, use Ham, use J.J. Barton, but you got to bring in guys like McGuire Wallach, Caden Shy, Dalen Clark to complement Tyler Stevenson.
Yeah, he takes some shots offensively, but when he turns around to the defensive side, he's given some shots this season too, and he's got a nose for the ball. It's kind of like a quarterback back there, or what I would call a point guard. He can stand there on the defensive side of the ball, and Jason, he sees the field. I mean, he's right up on the line when the guy's running the ball, and yet he can get back and play defense on wide receivers.
Well, he's basically calling the plays on both sides of the ball, offensively and defensively. He gets them in their set defensively, and then, of course, gets the play from Coach Ift and calls it to the offense. So he's really accepted the role. I don't know how excited he was to be put in that position, but great kid, great senior leader, and he's going to get all the rewards and aspects that he's deserving of.
Now you are tuned in to our pregame show here at Boardman High School, and if you're joining us online and actually watching this on live video streaming, hey, it's a first for Dover football, and welcome in. Other games in the area, Lexington is traveling to New Philly tonight. Now, you can catch that game with Scott Robinson, Phil Tidrick, and Jim Booz. That is on AM 1450 and 100.9 FM, and also on WJER.com. Garraway Pirates hanging in there at 7-0. They travel to Tusky Valley. Indian Valley, they travel to Ridgewood. That's a big matchup in the IVC. Ridgewood still undefeated in league play. Indian Valley having lost to Garraway last week. So nice matchup there in West Lafayette. Strasburg traveling to Buckeye Trail. The Tigers needing a win. They are looking for their first one of the season. Sandy Valley traveling to Claymont. Claymont with 3 wins. They could go to 500 if they defeat Sandy Valley tonight. East Canton at TCC. Central Catholic needing to get a win. They've got 5 losses on the season. Newcomerstown. Jason, Newcomerstown, my surprise team of the year. They're 5-2. Newcomerstown's got a very, very good chance of making the playoffs. I don't know the last time that they made the playoffs, but Newcomerstown travels to Malvern. Trojans 5-2, the Hornets 6-1. That's a nice matchup. That might be for the North Division championship right there.
Well, Newcomerstown, they're off to a great start, probably the best start they've had in years, and they're going to try to establish that rumble-stumble running game of theirs and maybe surprise the Hornets up in Magnolia.
Fairless, they are traveling to Akron, Manchester. Look for the Falcons to get back in the winning ways. They're 5-2. They'll go to 6-2 tonight. The Ashland Arrows traveling to West Holmes. And the question is, in the Ohio Cardinal Conference, can anybody touch West Holmes? They're 7-0 on the year.
Oh, I don't foresee anybody touching West Holmes unless they have, some freak injuries or freak weather or plays that happen to them.
Well, be ready next week. New Philadelphia having to go out to West Holmes to take on the Knights. That's a rundown of the local high school games here in the area. We're going to take a break, but before we do, I've got to put my partner on the spot right now. It's the Keys to the Game. It's brought to you by the Commercial and Savings Bank with locations in New Philadelphia, Sugar Creek, Bolivar, and Jeanette Hutton. With CSB, you gain more than convenient access to products and services. You're invited into a network of relationships that contribute to the well-being of our community. Learn more at csb1.com. Jason, Dover's keys to win tonight.
Well, defensively, they're going to have to match up athlete for athlete because Boardman has a very athletic quarterback. They got a couple good backs, some very athletic wide receivers. So it's going to put a lot of pressure on the middle of our defense. So they can't give up the big plays. They're going to have to make the Spartans earn everything that they get. Offensively, they're going to have to cash those checks. When they get down in the red zone, they've got to put points on the board, whether it's touchdowns, field goals, what have you, because what they've done in the last couple weeks is they've shot themselves in the foot, let the other team stick around, gain confidence, and go on and defeat Dover. So you get in the red zone, you got to cash that paycheck and get some points on the board.
All right, that looks like keys to the game tonight, and it is brought to you by the folks at Commercial and Savings Bank. We'll be back with more pregame right here on your sports voice of the Valley.
When it comes to understanding your options for buying or building a home, refinancing your current mortgage, or finally adding that sunroom, CSB is here to help. Check out our video series at csb1.com titled Mortgage 101. This informational series covers everything from what to know before you buy a home to life after your mortgage is paid off. When you are ready to discuss specifics, our mortgage experts will handle the details. Call or text us at 800-654-9015. The Commercial and Savings Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Wood Electric has been trusted with all of your electrical needs for over 30 years. They're the place to call for industrial, commercial, and residential work. Wood Electric is available 24 hours a day and ready to help with any electrical problem, outage, or installation. Wood Electric, serving Tuscarawas County and beyond since 1988. Like Wood Electric on Facebook or find them online at woodelectric.net.
Whether you're looking for a little extra income on the side or an exciting full-time career with endless potential for advancement, our local McDonald's has an opportunity for you. Flexible schedules, competitive pay, fun perks, and a supportive team environment are all part of the package. A job at McDonald's is one of a kind, just like you. Wherever you are in life, you can find a meaningful career at McDonald's, and it comes with a side of whatever makes you happy. Apply online at mcdonalds.com today.
Flowers make a big first impression, but when you choose Pam's Posies, you're guaranteed the freshest and longest lasting flowers that keep their wow factor long after the first day. Pam's Posies delivers flowers every day for birthdays, signature weddings and events, anniversaries, funerals, or just because. Along with their stunning floral arrangements, Pam's Posies has a beautiful selection of gifts, including jewelry, candles, and cards. See us at Pam's Posies and online at doverflowers.com today.
1 in 5 small businesses will suffer a cyber breach this year. How safe is your business from a cyber attack? Visual Edge IT engineers can assess your existing technology and provide a complete IT roadmap to protect your data. We provide 24/7 threat detection and monitoring to ensure your computer system and network stay secure. Call your local Visual Edge IT partner, Graphic Enterprises, for your free security assessment. 800-553-6616 or sign up online at visualedgeit.com.
Hi, this is Josh from High Impact Tree Service. We pride ourselves on offering outstanding service no matter the job. Whether you are needing tree trimming, removal, stump grinding, or storm cleanup, High Impact is just a phone call away. If you are ready to make an impact on your property with a trim or removal, we are the professionals you need. Give us a call at 330-275-1718 or online at highimpacttree.com.
And again, we welcome you back into the pregame show. It's brought to you by WJER Radio. We're at Boardman High School as a beautiful stadium here for football. The Dover Crimson Tornadoes making the trip up to take on the 4-3 Boardman Spartans. Willie Grove along with Jason Hall. And Jason, when you look at the action this afternoon, how about the Guardians? How about the Cleveland Guardians? Jumped out to a Game 1 win today.
Well, I was a little nervous when Siri hit the home run off of Bieber. But then, you know what? You put a game like that into the hands of your veterans, and Jose Ramirez with a guy on base took one to right center over the outfield wall and gave them a 2-1 win. And they put it in the hands of the bullpen, and they came through.
Absolutely. Well, and you got to, you look at Game 2 tomorrow, and I believe it's the same exact time, starting time.
I think it's at noon. I think maybe McKenzie's going to be on the mound for the Guardians, and let's just hope he has one of his, good starts where he's consistent and he's keeping the ball down and hitting his spots and get out of there with another win and move on.
Absolutely. I don't want Game 3.
No, you never want to.
Let's have Sunday off. Let's go ahead and finish it tomorrow. So congratulations, 2-1. Guardians defeating Tampa Bay this afternoon. Now it's time for the coin toss. It's brought to you by the Grove Gift Shop. They're on the Boulevard in Dover. The Grove has all of the essentials for a fun and fashionable football season with Vera Bradley purses. They're in team collars, Ohio State blankets, and accessories. You'll find the Grove Gift Shop on the Boulevard next to the Cleveland Clinic Union Hospital in Dover. And remember to pick up a loyalty card for your chance to earn a $20 gift certificate. Now, Jason, your keen eyes, the results of our Grove Gift Shop coin toss.
Well, Dover won the toss and deferred to the second half, so the Spartans will start on offense and test that Dover defense right off the bat.
All right, and again, that is a look at the Grove Gift Shop coin toss here at Spartan Stadium. Well, we're going to take a break, and when we come back, we'll update you on some injuries happening to the Dover Crimson Tornadoes, and we're getting closer to our Wendy's starting lineups, all of that on the way right here on your sports voice of the Valley.
If you needed major surgery, you probably wouldn't choose a doctor who's never been to medical school. So when your car needs major repairs after a collision, why would you take your car to a body shop that's never been trained? QO Refinishing in Dover is among only 10% of collision repair businesses to meet the industry's highest training standards as a gold-class shop. They know the latest repair techniques, how to find hidden damage, and how to repair your car's critical safety features. With the safety of your vehicle and your family at stake, choose trained repair professionals. Choose QO Refinishing on Race Street in Dover.
Are you in the market for a new car or truck? Insurance rates vary greatly from car to car. So if you're in the market for a new car, light truck, or sport utility vehicle, it pays to call the Hanhart Insurance Agency first for a quote. Find out what it will cost you to put your new vehicle on the road before you buy. The Hanhart Insurance Agency, a trusted name for over 100 years, on West 3rd Street in Dover.
The Eat Fresh Refresh just won't stop. Now Subway is refreshing their catering with easy order platters and box meals perfect for any occasion. Start with sandwich or wrap platters. They're loaded with craveable crowd pleasers to feed your crew without all the work. Or try individually packaged box meals featuring a tasty 6-inch sub, footlong, or wrap, plus chips and a freshly baked cookie. When you have a group to feed, make it fun, delicious, and easy with catering from Subway. Visit Subway.com to place your catering order. Advance notice may be required.
Since 1912, people have enjoyed the delicious taste of Troyer's Trail Bologna. Whether it's off the ring, on a sandwich, or with cheese and crackers, one thing is for sure. You know it will be delicious. Troyer's Trail Bologna. 4 generations and over 110 years of quality and tradition. Look for Troyer's Trail Bologna at your local grocery store. And check them out online at TroyersTrail.com. Good luck to all the players in tonight's game.
Jim and Susan Sexton invite you to stop in before or after the game to enjoy their famous homemade pizza and spaghetti sauce made from the original Pangrazio recipe. They also feature homemade spaghetti noodles, meatballs, and pizza dough made daily. Try the large special, a large pepperoni and cheese pizza, and large cheese sticks. Pangrazio's Pizza and Spaghetti House, open Tuesday through Sunday with 2 locations to serve you in downtown Denison and downtown Dover.
Not only for our Wednesday night Gridiron Preview Show, but today providing lunch for the Cavs luncheon. And it was a great lunch, the pasta, the salad, the pizza. And you can't say I didn't invite you, Jason Hall.
I know, but you're really making me hungry right now.
I know. It's been a long trip up, and we're not going to be able to eat until a little bit later, are we?
Nope.
Well, we'll make up for it on the way home. Don't worry about that. So I guess when you look at the playoff situation, and, of course, every team in our area, you know, they're vying to go into the playoffs. You want to play in week number 11. Right now we've got some teams like Garraway and Ridgewood, you know, teams like that are definitely heading toward the playoffs. But more teams nowadays get to participate in week number 11 because 16 teams in a region actually make it. Can you remember back when only 4 teams made it?
I do remember back then, kind of showing my age, but yeah, 4 teams. You had to be really good and play a pretty good schedule to get in and be one of those 4 teams. Then they expanded it, I believe, to 8, and now it's 16. So it's given a lot more schools the opportunity to participate in it. On the back end, it moves the season up a week earlier, but there's some good games. There's some good upsets every year, so it's working out so far.
Yeah, and sometimes that number 1 in the region playing that number 16 in the region, you got some real lopsided scores, but hey, 16 teams are going to make it in each region. Tune in tomorrow as we have our End Zone show at 8 o'clock. And we will talk more about who's going to make it and who needs to win, because we'll have the results from tonight and just 2 weeks left. So Dover hanging in there right now, but Dover's going to have to do some damage tonight. They're going to have to come up with a win.
Yeah, they can't afford to take another loss, especially if they're trying to climb into those poll rankings. And, there's some pretty big and good teams up there at the top of that playoff projection. So you don't want to put yourself down much lower.
Absolutely. We're going to take another break, and we'll be back with more pregame from Spartan Stadium right after this on your sports voice of the Valley.
At Kent State Tuscarawas, you create your own success. Choose from over 30 bachelor's and associate degrees, including animation game design, criminology and justice studies, psychology, engineering technology, English, business, nursing, and vet tech. Our tuition rates are low, our professors are excellent, and we deliver a high-quality academic experience. Stay close to home. Spend less. Prepare for your future today at Kent State Tuscarawas. You belong here.
Hi, this is Leslie Blake from New Dawn Rehab and Healthcare, located next to Cleveland Clinic Union Hospital. Our facilities are designed to offer an array of services, including rehabilitation, long-term care, and assisted living. Our campus has undergone a major renovation to create a gorgeous resort-like feel. The new rooms are bright and spacious with tasteful decor. Our activities area has casino-like slot machines, arcade games, pool tables, and more. We created an inviting space for our residents and their families to enjoy spending time together. Go to newdawnrehabcare.com for more information.
Ohio is our home, and it's full of family we're proud to care for. With more than 200 locations, Cleveland Clinic is growing to bring world-class care to your community. From Canton to Avon, and coming soon to Mentor. Whether it's sniffles and sneezes, or something more serious, big or small, we're always near you. For every care in the world. Schedule your care today at clevelandclinic.org/access.
Your home is a reflection of who you are. It's where you make memories to last a lifetime. At Williams Floor Covering in Dover, you can choose between 138 Shaw colors and unique coordinating patterns. Color makes the room, you make the memories. Discover color that speaks to you on the Shaw Color Wall at Williams Floor Covering. All available with Lifeguard spill-proof backing. Enjoy big savings with sale prices now for a limited time at Williams Floor Covering, 122 South Worcester Avenue by the bridge in Dover.
We do welcome you back into the pregame show here at Spartan Stadium. Dover at 4-3, make the trip up, and I think we're in Mahoning County, aren't we?
I believe so, yes.
I think so. And beautiful stadium here. Spartans, they're 4-3 on the season. And the injury bug has hit Dover just a little bit, Jason. Some key players, and I think we even recognized another starter that is in street clothes tonight, maybe not playing.
We did. So we've talked in the past about Mitchell Martin with his shoulder injury. Tonight it appears that David Denny played some linebacker, plays tight end for the Tornadoes. Good and great weapon for Ben Ham to throw to. Is in street clothes. Don't know what the verification is of that injury, but he's out. Looks like Jackson Storm, we weren't sure if he was going to play this week. He is. He looks like he's got Bam Bam's club on the end of his hand. Apparently he's got some kind of hand or wrist injury, but he's got it all taped up. It looks like he's carrying a third leg out there, but he's out there in uniform.
Well padded, let's put it that way, so he can play.
And I forgot about Luke Morris. He's out for the season with his hip injury, but that's about it.
That's enough.
Yeah.
That's a good list of injured players for the Dover Crimson Tornadoes. Let's go ahead and we're going to announce our Wendy's starting lineup, and it's brought to you by your local Wendy's. Wendy's, where the recipe is quality. And first for the home team, the Boardman Spartans, they will actually go on offense to start. Dover's going to kick off. And they have a quarterback that's a junior, 5'11", 175. Where's number 1? Tomas Andahar. And running backs, Fernando Ortiz, senior, 6 foot, 210. Willie Torres, a junior, at 180, 5'11". The wide receivers, a couple of seniors, Andre Freeman, he's 5'10", 185. And also Kejon Robinson, and at 6 foot, 170. And we look at the offensive linemen, Kyle Barnett, 5'10", 240. Also Tyler Terleski, a senior, 5'10", 230. Other offensive linemen includes Caleb French, a senior, 6'4", 260. Other offensive linemen, Tyler Cherney, a senior, 6'2", 245. And Ryan Conti, a junior, 6 foot, 265. He might even be 285. I can't see that number, Jason. That's a big offensive line.
They are very big, and they look, it's not that little frumpy kid. They look very big and athletic and strong.
Absolutely. Well, we're going to take a break, and when we come back, we'll get the starters for Dover right after this on your sports voice of the Valley.
Wendy's new French toast sticks are so delicious, some are saying that they're better than their mom's breakfast.
Excuse me. Did you just say Wendy's new French toast sticks are better than my breakfast?
Mom, is that you?
Answer the question.
I said some people are saying that because they're so crispy on the outside and fluffy on the inside and perfect in every way.
Uh-huh. And what do you think?
I think it's time to tell people to choose wisely. Choose Wendy's new sweet and crispy home-style French toast sticks.
That's still not an answer.
At participating U.S. Wendy's during breakfast hours.
Planning your next vacation or home improvement project and worried about managing expenses? CSB can help with that. Setting a goal is the first.
At quarterback, number 18, a senior, 6'3", 175, Ben Ham. And running back, it'll be J.J. Barton, the junior, 5'11", 180, getting the start. At wide receiver, McGuire Wallach, and we'll see other ones, but he's a senior, 5'11", 180. Another wide receiver will be Tyler Stevenson. Tyler is 6'1", and a senior. Tight end, Matthew Gigax, a senior, 6'4", and Matthew is 225. Offensive lineman, you've got Simon Lawrence, who is 6'3", 275. You've got Matthew Jones, the center. He's 6'2", and 235. Jack McKinnon, 6'3", 210. Also, Joseph Tristano, 5'9", 250. And rounding out the offensive line, Jackson Lurie. He's a senior, 6'3", and 260. Well, that's going to conclude the Wendy's starting lineups. Stop at any of your local Wendy's following the game. Wendy's, where their recipe is quality. Well, we're at pregame, and as you can see, if you're watching the live video stream, it's senior night here at Spartan Stadium. They've got quite a few more seniors to introduce. I believe it's for all their fall sports. They've got the football seniors, the band seniors, and you just heard there's a cheerleader senior lineup. So we're about 10 minutes away from opening kickoff, and we'll have our national anthem and more as we continue the pregame show. Now, Jason, next 2 weeks, Dover, we went toward one end of the state tonight. So we headed up toward Lake Erie. Next week, we have to head to West Virginia. So we're going the opposite direction. And have you ever been to West Liberty University?
I have not. I've seen pictures of it. But actually, we've been to the lake. We went to Menor.
Oh, yeah.
Now we're over on the east side in Boardman. Now we're going to go down into West by God, Virginia next week to West Liberty University to watch Dover play Lindsley Academy.
Lindsley Academy, they have a field, but they don't have lights on it. And so they're going to use West Liberty next week on Friday night. And I guess you get to Wheeling, and then you got to go about 14 miles up the mountain.
Great.
Yeah. And you're saying great because I'm the guy going to be driving probably, right?
Right, and I've experienced that the last,
More this year than in the last 2 years combined.
Right.
But you know what? We got the Jeep, so that's okay, isn't it?
It is okay. And, Dover can't look ahead because they got a good Boardman team tonight. They got Lindsley next week, who last week upset Steubenville in Death Valley. So that's going to be another test for Dover. And then you've got, New Philadelphia waiting for them in Week 10, and there's nothing more that group of seniors or that program would like to do than to beat Dover.
And New Philly bringing in a nice defensive team also. So that's going to be a defensive struggle, I think, in week number 10. That's at New Philadelphia. So, yeah, we are going to take a quick break, and we'll be back. We still have our national anthem and then the opening kickoff between Dover and Boardman. We'll have that for you right after this on your Sports Voice of the Valley.
Planning your next vacation or home improvement project and worried about managing expenses? CSB can help with that. Setting a goal is the first step to achieving your vision, and CSB's Money Manager tool helps you get started. The personal financial management tool helps you set goals, track your spending, and monitor your progress. Money Manager is available within CSB Online Banking. Check it out today. The Commercial and Savings Bank, member FDIC.
This is Jim Moser with Dover Philly Heating and Cooling. We are living in unusual times, and virtually all businesses are affected by product shortages and shipping delays. With this in mind, I'd like to encourage you to keep your current HVAC system in good working order. Service is our first order of business, and we want to be your first call anytime you need help with your heating and cooling system, even if it's in the middle of the night. To schedule a maintenance check of your HVAC system, call Dover Philly Heating and Cooling at 330-343-5511.
Separate yourself from the crowd and be a rock star at Solid Rock Photos. Hi, I'm Denny Trimmer, inviting you to our new studio home at 128 North Broadway in the heart of downtown New Philadelphia for an unforgettable rock star photo experience. You can learn more online at solidrockphotos.com and all of our social media platforms, or give us a call, 330-795-0334.
And again, we welcome you back into the pregame show. Kind of a little late, probably. They got a lot of seniors here. This is a big school.
It's a big school, and they're introducing every senior, every sport, every club. There's a bunch of them.
There is a bunch of them. Willie Grove, along with Jason Hall, going to bring you all the action, along with Casey and Emma tonight. So we've got a couple extra people with us.
Yeah, got to meet Casey. Emma, I guess, goes to Kent State, but originally from West Lafayette, the home of the Ridgewood Generals.
Absolutely. Well, don't hold that against her.
No.
She didn't have too far of a ride over from Kent State, so that was good. And you're watching the live video stream if you're lucky to be on that. And that is, again, brought to you by Claxon Communications. And we'll have that on the rest of the night as we watch more of the senior introductions. Now, I guess when you look at college football, Ohio State rolling along, I said to the guys, this week they really get to maybe experience somebody better than the teams that they've been playing,
right.
Okay? So, and they have to leave Ohio State. They have to go and play away at Michigan State. So what's your thoughts on the Buckeyes as they make their first road trip of the year?
So they're going to East Lansing, is that correct?
They're going to Michigan, yes.
So used to be when D'Antonio was there, tough place to play, good, hard-nosed Big Ten football. Really haven't followed it that much. I don't know how good Michigan State is, but a lot of those schools in the Big Ten, they've always got Ohio State circled on their schedule. So I look for it to be close for a quarter, maybe a half, and then the athletes from Ohio State will take over.
Now, Jason, does Tony or Kyle, do they ever call you to see how you are, or do they ever call you to apologize for anything? Have you ever gotten a call from one of those guys?
I don't, because, they don't think I listen to the sports show on Saturday mornings, and they kind of bash me on it.
Ooh.
And it hurts my feelings.
Well, they better realize that you are listening. That's all I got to say. Tell me about your Florida State Seminoles.
Well, last week they suffered their first loss to the hands of Wake Forest. Of course, Wake Forest has one loss on the year in overtime with Clemson. This week we got to play NC State, which, go back in history as a Florida State fan, we never play well against NC State, and they're really good, so we'll have to play them this week. And, oh, by the way, next week we play Clemson. So it's not going to get any easier for Seminole Nation.
No, absolutely not. Well, the Guardians, winners this afternoon, 2-1. And we will carry the Guardians. Again, tomorrow, their second of 3 games, if the third game is necessary. They could end it tomorrow. The pregame start at 11:35 a.m. on WJER, and the first pitch at 12:07. So after the game, yes, Buckeye fans, we will join Ohio State University in progress. So OSU kickoff is scheduled at 4 o'clock. So would you say that we have a pretty good chance of at least catching maybe not much of the pregame, but the kickoff at 4?
Oh, you'll catch the kickoff at 4. And I was just sitting here thinking, what a great job. If you're a baseball guy.
Yes.
What a great job to have would be the radio broadcaster, Tom Hamilton.
It would.
It'd be awesome.
It would. Or, like we found out today, Tim Alcorn able to, I think he announced maybe 6 of the Guardians games this year.
Oh.
Now, he is the regular Cavs announcer, him and Jim Jones. They bring you all the Cavaliers action, but he was talking today. He was wondering if they win the World Series and they start splitting up money, things, you know, for his 6 games, would he get a percentage?
I'm sure he would.
It'd be good if he did, wouldn't you think?
Just like a college team, you know, you win a national championship, everybody down to the kids in the band gets a ring. So I'm sure he'll get a little bit.
Now, Coach Dan Ift is from this area. He coached at Austintown Fitch, which is just down the road.
Right.
You know, Fitch and Boardman and Canfield, you know, all 3 of them. Now this year, Boardman is going to travel to Austintown Fitch next week. They don't like each other. And Canfield doesn't like 1 or 2 of them either. But Boardman's going to have to go to Austintown Fitch, and then the following week they got to go to Canfield. So it's going to be a tough road for the Spartans, too, especially if they would happen to lose tonight to Dover.
Well, and it's like playing 2 rivalry games in back-to-back weeks. Both their opponents are going to be right in their backyard, and nobody out here likes each other because it's an old steel-driven industrial area in Mahoning County. So they take a lot of pride in their schools and their kids, and be an exciting week out here the next 2 weeks.
Well, and so did you hear the Coach's Corner show kind of slipping it in there? Coach Dan Ift mentioned that when he was at Austintown Fitch, there was a guy playing here in high school. His last name was Kozar. Did you catch that?
I did catch that. And for the life of me, I'm trying to figure out how a kid from Boardman, Ohio,
yes,
back in that day, it was in the Steel Valley Conference, ends up at Miami of Florida.
Yes.
It just blows my mind how that happens.
You know what? Fortunately for him, it did happen.
Right. Oh, yeah.
And then, of course, going on with the Cleveland Browns. The Browns, they're in action on Sunday. Should we even bring them up after a couple losses that they've had so far in the last couple weeks? I mean, oh, my goodness. Get ahead in the fourth quarter so they don't have to worry about it.
It's tough to watch.
It is tough to watch, isn't it? But why do we keep watching it?
Yeah. It's one of those Cleveland professional sports teams. You're kind of drawn in.
And, you know, being around Tony and Kyle, I'm kind of drawn in a little bit more than the average person, too.
Right. But I do have good news for you.
What's that?
The Dover Marching Tornadoes have made it to Boardman Spartan Stadium, and they are in the house.
They're here. They got a nice little section over there.
Nice section over there. Looks like they're ready to go. Tomorrow night, Dover hosting their own band show at Crater Stadium. I believe that's a 7 o'clock start. So if you get tired of watching the Guardians and then the Buckeyes and you want to slip over to Crater Stadium to watch the Marching Tornadoes, feel free to do so.
Go for it.
Yeah.
Huh? And a nice little, I guess, group of Dover fans making the trip up. maybe not everybody's in the stadium. I still see folks walking across the field. And you've got the Dover Marching Tornadoes sitting in their little section there, and the tubas up on top. They did the Ohio State. They spelled out Ohio, didn't they? The script Ohio last week. Do you know which one of those tubas dotted the I?
I don't. I have to be honest. I keep trying to find my daughter when she's marching out there with her piccolo. and I know what area she's in, but, on Monday nights I go up and watch them practice. And it's kind of fun to watch how they methodically get into that formation and then do the script Ohio. And it's not as easy as people think.
Yes. Well, thanks for that shot of the Dover Marching Tornadoes. And I think your daughter's the one in the white hat, by the way.
She is. She doesn't have
waving?
a feather on it. She just has a white hat.
Oh, my. Well, you know what? We're getting close to the national anthem and then the kickoff. So right now, our national anthem is going to be brought to you by the Veterans of the Foreign Wars Post 1445 in New Philadelphia. All members of Post 1445 are proud of the scholarships they award to local students. To learn more about Post 1445 Scholarship Program, call 330-343-5987, 343-5987. And so, you know what? We'll see if we have the national anthem. Normally we do before a game.
I think they'll do it once both teams are out here.
So we'll get set for that national anthem. And we'll take one quick break, and then we'll come back for the opening kickoff. So here we go to the field, and again, brought to you by the VFW Post 1445 in New Philadelphia. And again, our national anthem brought to you by the VFW Post 1445. We're going to take one more break. Back with kickoff between Dover and Boardman right after this on your sports voice of the Valley.
Show your support for the Dover Tornadoes at G.A. Fisher Diamond Jewelers with our custom-made Dover pendant and earrings, set in sterling silver with sparkling crimson Swarovski crystals. Visit our Facebook page to check out our designs. Show your school spirit with your very own Dover D, exclusively at G.A. Fisher Diamond Jewelers in historic Roscoe Village.
It's time for a tornado cheer from your Dover cheerleaders, brought to you by the Grove Gift Shop.
Give us a D, D, give us an O, O, give us a B, B, give us an E, E, give us an R, R, put it together, what do you got? D-O-V-E-R, Dover, we're number one.
The Grove helps you show your school spirit with Dover Tornadoes door decorations, Vera Bradley bags, water bottles, picture frames, and more. The Grove on the Boulevard in Dover.
And again, we welcome you back to Spartan Stadium here in Boardman, Ohio. The YMCA is a sponsor of our kickoff tonight, and the Y will make you stronger in spirit, mind, and body. Stronger for you, stronger for us. Stronger together, the Tusk YMCA now offers a 24/7 fitness center. Find your passion, find your why. Visit the Y today on Monroe Street in Dover. The Tuscarawas County YMCA kickoff upcoming. Again, Dover won the toss, elected to kick off. Or I'm sorry, they elected to, kick off. They elected to take the kick to start the second half. And it will be Lucas Lane to do the duties for the Tornadoes. So we're just about underway. Thanks for joining us here on WJER.com and on our live video stream. And the kick is going to go deep, taking it about the 3, out to the 10, the 15. Stopped at about the 18 and knocked out of bounds close to the 19.
Aidenberg on the return.
Looked like
brought down by number 6.
Looked like he ran on into Matthew Gigax as one of the tacklers also.
16 yards. Spartans will start
Gigax and Baumberger.
20-yard line.
So it'll be 1st and 10 for the Spartans. Again, the quarterback, number 1. Tomas Andahar, just a junior. A couple running backs behind him, 2 wideouts to the left. It'll be 1st and 10, just at the 20-yard line. Snap. And Andahar gets out across the 20 to about the 24.
Number 21, Keldon Hall.
And again, Andahar, pretty good-sized boy.
He is, and he kind of hides the ball well, lets his blocking develop, and he's got a good burst of speed to go with it.
So it'll be 2nd down and about 6 for the Spartans. Andahar in the shotgun. Going to hand off. We got a flag thrown at the start of the play. And this is Willie Torres. Torres, the junior.
Number 34, Jackson Storm.
And
there is a penalty flag on the play.
And the flag is going to be for...
Sideline warning on Boardman. Sideline warning.
Well, they're going to throw it right at the start of the game, Jason, and warn the players to be back off the field is what it is.
Yeah, they just didn't want to have an official run into anybody over there, so they throw that flag.
So 3rd and about 2 now for the Spartans. Just underway, no score. Just about a minute gone, as a matter of fact. Andahar at quarterback. He's going to go right. He's going to turn it up. He's at the 30, across the 30 to about the 33-yard line. That's going to be enough for a 1st down. Matthew Gigax over there on the tackle for Dover.
They just kind of let him do whatever he wants to out there once he gets the ball and gets a read, or if it's just a straight-up quarterback draw, they use his athleticism to get out around that end.
And you folks on video streaming saw the replay that time. Here's Torres trying to get outside the 35, finally brought down. Took about 4 or 5 Dover Tornadoes to bring him down that time. There you see Jackson with his club, as Jason called it, Jackson Storm. And we had movement, but nobody went into that encroachment area. .950 to play. Clock is moving. Now you had a player from Boardman, I think, move this time.
Dead ball. False start on the offense, number 50. 5-yard penalty. Remains 2nd down.
Is that part of the game, Jason, where the defense right before the snap, they kind of shift and move. They can move sideways.
Right.
But I think that kind of helped draw the offensive line off.
Well, they shift like that, and a lineman, instead of watching the movement of the ball, just kind of flinches with them and can't do that.
Here's a flip, and with the football, it's Keyshawn Robinson. Robinson's going to try to get to the corner and turn it up, but kind of ran out of real estate over there. Dover doing a pretty good job. And again, it was Matthew Gigax and Baumberger. Sean getting over there and helping extend the field. And again, you get to see the replay if you're watching the live video stream.
I tell you what, Keyshawn Robinson can fly. You better contain him.
It's a good thing you didn't turn it up, right? Just keep him running sideways. 3rd and about 14 now. And to pass over the middle, that was overthrown, but the receiver made a good attempt with one arm.
Almost had it.
Yeah, he did. I thought that was way over his head. That's going to bring up 4th down and 14 from their own 29-yard line. So they're going to send the punt team in. Fernando Ortiz, a senior, going to punt. And receiving for Dover is Tyler Stevenson.
Tornadoes, number 10, Tyler Stevenson.
So Stevenson standing about his 33-yard line. And let's see, they're getting ready for placing the football down. So standing as 15 is Ortiz. Gets it away. And let's see what Stevenson does. Picks it up at the 31. He's going to turn it to the right. He's got some running room, and he gets to the 40, chooses to go right up the middle of the field, got to about the 43, and pushed back there. That's where Dover's going to have it. 1st and 10. We're just going to take one quick timeout here. We'll be back with more right here on your sports voice of the Valley.
Cartoons and Accessories in New Philadelphia is the one-stop shop for all your car, truck, motorcycle, boat, and RV sound and lighting systems. We carry all the great brands you're looking for at great prices. Right now, light up your motorcycle with our multi-LED system for just $299 installed. Includes a free RGB, color-changing remote control. Complete motorcycle sound system upgrades you can afford are in stock and ready to install now. Call us today at 330-339-2006. Cartoons in New Philadelphia. Be there.
And Dover's going to start their first drive, and a handoff to J.J. Barton. Barton got tripped off right at the line of scrimmage, fell forward maybe a half a yard. It'll be 2nd, and we're going to call it 10.
It's a little misdirection play, giving Barton the ball, kind of following the guards pulling, and boy, Boardman sure sniffed that one out pretty quick.
They did. 8:42 to play. Clock is moving here in the first quarter. We have no score. Dover held on downs, and now they get a shot at an offensive drive on their own. Stevenson in motion, and now we've got a flag.
The defensive end from Boardman was on the offensive line for Dover, so it's going to be encroachment on the defense for the Spartans. He wasn't even close.
And that'll be a 5-yard penalty. So that'll make it 2nd and 5 now for Dover.
Dover will have it 2nd and 5, ball on the 46-yard line.
So a couple penalties already going against Boardman.
Well, now you give Dover 2nd short and 3rd manageable right off the bat.
So wide receivers out both ways for Dover. Ben Ham hands it off. Coming off the right tackle, J.J. Barton. Barton into Spartan territory with a 1st down, and that is a Kempthorne Volkswagen 1st down for Dover.
Dover loves to run to that right side behind the blocking of Jackson Lurie and Simon Lorenz.
We've seen it every game, and it just seems sometimes that they keep at it and they just keep getting stronger as the game goes on.
They do. They do. Throw Matt Gigax's name in there, too, blocking.
Yeah. Ham this time, misdirection. He gets it to Barton. Barton's going to turn it up. He's at the 30. Brought down from behind on a Pam's Posies performance play. He's at the 25. Another Kempthorne Volkswagen first down for Dover. And again, what a luxury if you're watching online. Replay. And it's Barton straight up the middle for the Tornadoes. A little misdirection. Couple backs behind Ben Ham. Now into the backfield. Looks like it might be Clark.
It is Clark.
And he's going to get the handoff. He goes off the right tackle. He's at the 15 down to the 10. And another Pam's Posey's performance play by the sophomore, as we have another Kempthorne Volkswagen first down, and now Dover into the high impact tree service red zone. It'll be first and goal from the 9 for Dover. Ham gets the snap, hands it off. Barton, he gets inside of 5. He hit a stone wall that time. Stopped him right at the 5. It'll be second and goal now for Dover. Boy, somebody hit him hard in there.
Looks like he had a good head of steam. He picked up 4 yards, but, man, he took a pretty good shot when he got down inside the 5-yard line.
Well, you got Jackson Storm joining the huddle there. And Ham with the call. Down to 10 seconds on the play clock. And Ham under center. Turns, hands it off. It is, let's see, down to the 1. That's Clark.
Dalen Clark on the carry.
Dalen Clark to the 1-yard line. It's going to bring up third down and goal now from the 1.
Well, and what that does is you're using the athleticism of Dalen Clark and his speed and grit, and it gives Barton a little bit of a break, but then the defense has to account for both of those backs. So good weapon of choice for Coach Iv's offense.
Brett DeVault back in. Ben Ham running in from the sideline to bring the play in. Third and goal for Dover. Matthew Gigax switching to the right side. J.J. Barton, and it's man in motion. It gets the football. Ooh, they're going to stop him at the 1-foot line. Is that Tyler Stevenson?
Yes, it is.
What do you do? What do you do? 4th and a foot to go for a touchdown. As you see the instant replay, those folks on live video streaming. Stevenson had to kind of reach behind. Well, Dover's going for it. Big play early in the game.
Well, I think you'll see some beef up there, and there they are, Gigax and DeVault.
Maybe the left side here.
Yep.
Oh, how about a quarterback sneak? It is Ben Ham trying to get in. He does. Touchdown. Dover, Ben Ham, right up the middle. So Dover takes advantage of their first possession. And they score on a 1-yard plunge by the quarterback, Ben Ham. .4:17 to play, first quarter. And Lucas Lane on to attempt the kick. Line drive, but it goes through. That's all that matters. Dover now 7. And Boardman nothing. Back with more right after this on your Sports Voice of the Valley.
We've gone through a lot together over the years, but the YMCA's mission has remained the same: to be here for our community, strong in spirit, mind, and body, strong for you, strong for your family, strong together. Join a class, become a member, become a role model, join our staff, or volunteer at the Y. At the Y, you make a difference. Stop by the Y today on Monroe Street in Dover. Find your passion. Find your why. The Tuscarawas County YMCA now offers 24/7 fitness center access. Join today.
Hi, this is Josh from High Impact Tree Service. We pride ourselves on offering outstanding service no matter the job. Whether you are needing tree trimming, removal, stump grinding, or storm cleanup, High Impact is just a phone call away. If you are ready to make an impact on your property with a trim or removal, we are the professionals you need. Give us a call at 330-275-1718 or online at highimpacttree.com.
Dover up 7-0. We'll get a result of the drive here in a minute. The kick by Lucas Lane, taken this time at about the 2. And out to the 10, the 15, and turning it up on the sideline out across the 30. Nice return for the Spartans. And that was...
I had a hard time seeing that number.
I know.
I think it was 11.
Berg returns that kickoff 33 yards.
So Berg, Aiden Berg, Jr. And so it'll be at the 35-yard line. Pretty good field position. Spartans going to have it 1st and 10. Again, their quarterback is Andahar, just a junior. Sends a man in motion. He's going to run it off the left tackle. He ran right into Matthew Gigax on a Pam's Posey's performance play. Matthew just wrapped him up and said, "You're not going anywhere." And just in case, Mr. Tristano came in to help out.
And that's, I guess, why I'm up here and not down there calling plays. But we watched Andujar warm up and throw the football. I think I'd be throwing it to Keyshawn Johnson as much as possible.
He's got 2 wideouts to the left, 2 to the right. He is in the shotgun. That's Andahar. This time he's going to throw it to the sideline. Has a receiver, and out of the hands of the receiver, falls incomplete. Going to bring up 3rd down. So Dover's defense kind of ready to play tonight. 3rd and 12 for the Spartans. Now they send 3 wideouts to the left. Nobody on the right. Andahar rolling to his left, throws it out. He has a reception, and that is Joel Cuevas Pixley, the senior, 5'10", 180. Picked up, let's see. We're going to wait and see what the penalty is here.
Ineligible receiver. It's number 5-yard penalty.
So it's going to negate the pickup. And I think it was either Tony or Kyle that talked about it Wednesday night in our Gridiron Preview show that Boardman has wrapped up some penalty yardage this year.
A bunch of penalty yards, over 100 yards a game.
And they're well on their way after their 3rd penalty here in the first quarter. So that brings up 3rd and about 18. Andahar, he's got plenty of time. Now he's got to get out of the pocket. He's going to throw it across the middle. He's got a receiver. And it was Sean Baumberger, but that's going to be real close. And if he's on the 45, he's got the 1st down, and the official says, hey, move the chains. So they picked up 17 yards on that pass play, and that was just what they needed to get a 1st down.
And it went right to the guy we were talking about, Keyshawn Robinson.
You called that one. Baumberger making a tackle from behind. So 1st and 10 from their own 45. Handoff. This time upended into Dover territory. That was Fernando Ortiz. Ortiz and Ham coming up from his safety position to make the tackle after 7-yard gain. 2nd and 3 now for the Spartans. Dover leading 7-0, 2:30 to play, first quarter. Coming to you from Boardman, Ohio. Andahar. And this time he hands it off. It's Torres. Torres, not a whole lot of room. There's been some high snaps that Andahar has done a good job of bringing in. You might want to watch that. That's dangerous when you're not getting that football snapped back to the quarterback.
Well, it's high, it's right, it's left, and he doesn't know where it's going.
There's another high one, but he gets it and hands it off. Again, this time it is Ortiz who is going to get enough yardage for the first down. And we had an official go down on the play, and they're going to come over and check him out. So it'll be first down, and Spartans in Dover territory at the 45.
So whenever we get some time,
yes,
I got a tidbit from our good friend Steve Burgess back in Dover on why Bernie Kosar did not go to Ohio State.
Ooh, he's got the story, huh?
He does.
Handoff, this time great tackle from behind, and Calvin Hall. Hall with the nice tackle. The ball in the hands of Ortiz. No gain. 2nd and 10 now. Of course, you see Boardman, if you're watching the live video stream, the whole team is looking to the sideline for the play call. We've got a timeout, something with Ben Ham. I don't know if there's blood on his uniform, something that trainer has to take a look at over there, maybe on his arm. So the official having Dover replace him. That'll be Tyler Stevenson coming in at safety.
They got the sophomores on the corners with Dalen Clark and Caden Shy.
2nd and 10 now. And Endahar, he's going to run it. He's going to run out of bounds at about the 41-yard line. Picked up 4. It's going to bring up 3rd down and 6 now for the Spartans. Spartans with maybe a few more players on the sideline in uniforms than Dover. I'd say they got about 80, 85 on their roster.
Tornado Nation, the fans, quite a few of them made the trip.
Yeah, that's a good crowd over there. Big 3rd down play, 3rd and about 6 now for Boardman. Snap in the hands of Underhart. He's going to try to turn it up, and big collision between him and one of those sophomores, Clark. And it's going to bring up 4th down, a long 2. What do you do here?
I think if I'm Boardman, I don't want to give Dover the ball back, so you almost have to go for this.
We're under a minute to play first quarter. Dover up 7-0. They're giving some thought to this. And now the play is getting signaled in. You see Boardman's players, if you're watching the live video stream. They've got the play, and Dover needs to be careful. They may try to pull them off. Underhart gets the snap. He throws it. He's got a receiver. It's at the 30, the 25, 20 still on his feet, running away from the Dover defender. And on 4th and 3, it's a touchdown for Boardman. They had one-on-one coverage over there. And Dover trying to stop the first down and gave up the touchdown pass.
Well, the pass was actually high, but Robinson did a great job of going up and getting it, and then he just turned on the jets.
So it's Andahar connecting with Robinson for the touchdown. And the kick up, the extra point is good. So just like that, 45 seconds to play, first quarter. And it's Dover 7, Boardman 7. We'll take a quick break. Back with more right after this on your sports voice of the Valley.
This is Matt Kinsey. At First Federal Community Bank, our mission is to empower the financial well-being of our community, one person at a time. Through integrity and quality, we earn the trust of our customers and exceed their expectations. First Federal Community Bank, investing in our community since 1898. Serving your banking needs in Dover, New Philadelphia, Yerkesville, Sugar Creek, Berlin, and Mount Hope. First Federal Community Bank, member FDIC.
Welcome to Subway's
Jason,
biggest refresh yet. Subway is drafting 12 new subs for the
Touchdown run, extra point was good, giving them a 7-0 lead, and Boardman just came right back and went 10 plays, 65 yards, capped off by the Thomas Andujar to Kajon Robinson 38-yard touchdown pass, and their extra point was good. So we are tied at 7-7. Unfortunately, 45 seconds left to go here in the first quarter.
Good stretch.
Good stretch. Couldn't see to my left.
That's all right. You got it. Well, kicking off for Boardman is Austin Conkson Jr. We were told before the game, if number 80's kicking and Austin wears number 80, it's a deep kick. He'll be kicking it deep. You have a different kicker when they want to kick it short. So here's the kick, and it's end over end, taken at about the 7. And this is Shy with the with the football, and he gets out to the 30 and driven backwards. So Caden Shy gets out to about the 28. It'll be 1st and 10 for Dover, as we are now tied at 7 apiece. Dover's got 36 seconds left in the first quarter, and then we switch ends. Ham back in at quarterback. He was taken out had to take care of something over on the sideline. Ham's got a couple running backs to his left and right. Hands off this time, J.J. Barton, and he gets met at the line of scrimmage. Got a yard maybe as he fell forward. So it'll be 2nd down and about 9 now for Dover. So we're seeing more and more of the sophomores, especially Clark, in the lineup.
Well, Coach Ift, he likes that experience with the upperclassmen, juniors, and seniors. But he gives those young guys enough rope and lets them prepare themselves and learn as the season goes along, and then he starts using them.
That's going to be it for the first quarter. We're tied at 7 apiece. Second quarter action upcoming right after this on your sports voice of the Valley.
Welcome to Subway's biggest refresh yet. Subway is drafting 12 new subs for the all-new Subway Series menu.
Like number 3, the Monster, piled high with juicy steak and crispy bacon. And number 9, the Champ, with rotisserie-style chicken and double Monterey cheddar.
And you gotta taste number 6, the Boss, with pepperoni and meatballs smothered in rich marinara sauce and topped with fresh mozzarella.
And that's just 3 of them. It's the new Subway Series menu. What's your pick?
Freshly prepared in front of you. Tired of unreliable internet service and unexpected bill increases? Experience internet another way, the Smart Way. Smart Way Communications is your locally owned and operated high-speed internet provider, now serving Dover and New Philadelphia and beyond. Don't get locked into plans with more or less speed than you need. Smart Way is the better way. Local customer service, local infrastructure, and community-minded. That's the Smart Way to get reliable, affordable internet in Tuscarawas County. Call Smart Way at 740-254-8201, online at thinksmartway.com.
Welcome back. It's the second quarter here at Boardman, and handoff goes to Clark. Clark, he's got some running room. He's at the 40, the 50. He's got one guy to beat, and he's caught from behind at about the 30 on a Pam's Posies performance play. And again, a Kemp Thorne Volkswagen first down for Dover.
Using that speed and athleticism, Dalen Clark, he's been a force so far.
Man, if you're watching the replay, you saw some great blocking out ahead of him. He had a big hole to run through, and his speed gained the yardage all the way down to the 29-yard line. It's 1st and 10 for Dover. Out to the left is Tyler Stevenson, wide receiver out to the right. Ham fakes it and now gives it to Clark. Clark once again gets inside the 26, not quite to the 25, and it'll be 2nd and about 6 now for Dover. Just into the second quarter. We're tied at 7 apiece here at Boardman Spartan Stadium.
Of course, Dalen Clark's older brother, DeAndre, was a great wide receiver at Dover, went on to play 4 years at Ohio Dominican.
And on 2nd and 6, he's going to follow Clark, and he's going to get across the 25 down to the 24. It's going to bring up 3rd down. I think he's got a younger brother, too, in 7th grade, doesn't he?
Yes, he does. Can't remember his name.
I can't either, but I talked to him last night. We were enjoying a hamburger together.
So Dover is most likely in 4-down territory here with about 3rd and 5, but the ball's in inside the 25-yard line.
So the defense is all mixed up right now. Dover snaps the ball, gives it to J.J. Barton, and he gets close to that 1st down marker. You saw the Spartan defense running from one side to the other, and we heard the coaches next door to us yelling that they needed to be to the other side. And watch all the disruption on the defense. And Barton, let's see, they're going to make it 4th and about the length of a football, aren't they?
Yes, they are.
So let's see what happens. We're tied at 7 apiece, under 10 minutes to play, 2nd quarter. Dover quick to the line. Ham, look for that quarterback sneak. And it is Ham, and he gets the push from behind. I think that was Barton that came up and pushed him right over the 1st down marker, pickup of about 3. It'll be 1st and 10 as we have another Kempthorne Volkswagen 1st down. And we are inside the high-impact tree service red zone as Dover's got it 1st and 10 from the Spartan 17-yard line. Ham in the shotgun. Wide receiver both ways. Hands it off. Going off the right tackle, it's J.J. Barton. Barton pushing his way and working hard with that football down to about the 12. That'll be a pickup of about 5, 2nd and 5. If you can pick up 5 yards on 1st down running the football, that's a pretty good 1st down play.
That's really good 1st down play. They used to always say, 3.5 yards, 3.5 yards, and Dover's doing that.
2nd and 5 for Dover. You see a wide receiver both ways. Now you've got Stevenson in motion. Now we're going to go to Clark off the right tackle. Clark pushing his way. Not a very big young man, but boy, did he bull his way down to about the 6. Another Kempthorne Volkswagen 1st down.
He's got a will.
Yeah.
He's not there yet.
He's working hard, though.
But he reminds me a lot of a running back from New Philly a few years ago.
Oh.
With Jamal Johnson.
I gotcha.
He's got the speed. He's got the moves. He's not Jamal Johnson yet, but he's got a bright future ahead of him.
1st and goal now. Dover inside the 10. Ham gives it to Clark. Clark got banged at the line of scrimmage, still went forward for maybe a yard or 2. Clark gets it down to the 5-yard line. That brings up 2nd and goal from the 5. Dover, Boardman tied at 7 apiece. Dover with 7:40 to play here in the 2nd quarter, facing a 2nd and goal from the 5. Under center is Ben Ham. Barton this time going to go off the left tackle. Gets down inside the 3 to about the 1, where he's going to be brought down, and it's going to bring up 3rd down. Well, we'll see again. Dover with 3rd down. Is it still 4-down territory?
Oh, definitely. Definitely. I saw Jack Storm come in for some beef in the backfield to block, and they got Dalen Clark back in there, and they brought in some bigger bodies.
I think you got Hall over there, too.
Yeah.
Let's watch him go to the right side. Clark's got it. He's going to have to turn it up. Did he get into the end zone? Dover thinks he did. Oh, they're going to stop him at the 1 foot line again. Well, Clark had some beef in front of him. Slipped a little bit when he tried to make the turn, and that might have been just enough to keep him out of the end zone.
Well, and even from up here, it looked like he stretched in.
Oh,
but, he must not have broke the plane.
If you could see the replay,
yeah.
It looked like the football went over the plane. Here comes Dover, 4th down and goal. And we've got a timeout, Boardman. Well, we're going to take a timeout. It's 6:10 to play, second quarter. We're tied at 7 apiece. When we come back, Dover will have 4th and goal from the 1 foot line. Back with more right here on your sports voice of the Valley.
Hi, this is Mark from Yoder's Hometown Market. Keep your kids at the top of their game with wholesome, nourishing food from Yoder's. When you're rushing off to sports practice or other after-school activities, Yoder's makes it easy with sandwiches, meat and cheese trays, snack mixes, chips, and drinks. Let us help you make the after-school scramble a thing of the past. At Yoder's Hometown Market, we believe in shopping local and supporting local businesses in our community and invite you to stop by today. Located next to KFC in Dover.
Well, Dover back out, ready to go. Boardman breaking their huddle with their coach along the sideline. Again, we're tied at 7 apiece. And, hey, thanks for joining us here on the radio and on the live video stream. And now you got Ben Ham under center. Last time he took it in, fumbled it a little bit. Clark with it. Into the end zone. It is Clark for a touchdown for the Dover Crimson Tornadoes.
He paid for it, but he got in.
He did. He got hit. Is it safe to say that's his first career varsity touchdown?
I would guarantee that.
Dalen Clark with the touchdown. Lucas Lane on to attempt the extra point. Tyler Stevenson with the hold. Snap is good. Placement's down. Kicks up. They look at each other and they say it's good. So with 6:06 now to play, second quarter, Dover takes the lead once again. They're up 14-7 over Boardman. Back with more right after this on your sports voice of the Valley.
Jennifer Ress here from Pam's Posies. Please visit our new location across from the hospital. We have the most beautiful custom flower arrangements, holiday and seasonal decor, gifts, plants, and so much more. We have same-day flower delivery and deliver to all local hospitals and funeral homes. Check us out online at doverflowers.com. At Pam's Posies, we guarantee the freshest and longest-lasting flowers. Let us make your birthdays, anniversaries, and special occasions wonderful with beautiful flowers from Pam's Posies on the Boulevard.
Jason, Dover using time off the clock and actually covering some yardage on that drive and finishing with a touchdown.
They did. They went 12 plays, 71 yards, capped off by a Dalen Clark 1-yard touchdown run. Extra point was good. Dover leading 14-7 with 6:06 left to go here in the second quarter.
See, I'm getting Tony Pellegrino telling me on the replay, he saw it. That football by Clark, he stretched out across the line, but he got it. Lucas Lane with the kick. Wobbly winning. It's kind of fumbled a little bit at the 20. Now they pick it up and out to the 25. And for Boardman on the return, Aiden Berg. But, boy, when that went through his arms and down on the ground, it just luckily came up for him right back into his hands. Otherwise, that could have been disaster already.
It could have been. And usually the guys will just kind of jump on that, but he kind of picked it up in stride and made something positive of it.
So 1st and 10 for Boardman at the 26-yard line. They got 2 out to the left, 1 wide receiver to the right. This time they're going to keep it. Andahar. Oh, we got a stoppage of play. And let's see what the call is here. I still don't see a flag. Do you see a flag?
I
down?
don't.
We have a dead ball. Delay a game. The ball was snapped before the ball was marked ready for play. The headlinesman was not ready. The whistle did not blow.
So if you caught that from the referee, they call it a delay a game, but the referee, they have to put the ball down and then blow the whistle to start. Boardman snapped it before the officials were ready. That's basically it.
Basically snapping it before the ball was put in play.
Yep. So it'll be 1st and 15 now. Endahar, he's going to take it to the left. Turns it up, gets to the 25, the original line of scrimmage. So picked up about 5. It's going to bring up 2nd down and 10 now for Boardman. Dover leading 14-7. 5:35 to play, 2nd quarter. Enjoy those replays, the folks that are tuned in on live video streaming. Compliments of Casey Claxon. Endahar standing at his 20 in the shotgun. Man in motion, left to right. That's Berg. And Dover's coming with a little bit of a rush. They throw it over the middle. He's got a receiver. And again, this is Kajon Robinson. He's got 3 receptions now, I believe, maybe just 2.
That's his 4th.
That's his 4th.
Yeah.
You called him out. Why aren't they passing to him more, huh?
Exactly.
That pass right on the numbers. It'll be 1st and 10 now from their 40 for the Spartans.
And he's a tough matchup. Kind of a bigger kid, very fast, very athletic.
He's split out to the right. Endahar, he's going to follow the blockers. He's going to get to the 45, 50 into Dover territory at the 46 and brought down. They're going to mark him at the 45. So 1st down for Boardman. Mixing it up right now. A pass and then a nice run by the quarterback, Endahar. And he's using a little bit of speed to get to the outside, and then a nice block right there. And then 2 guys from behind. Back to live action, and it is tough for the running back that time. I think it was that Torres?
That was Ortiz.
Ortiz with the carry. And with the tackle for Dover, at least one of them, was Simon Lawrence. Pickup of 1, 2nd and 9 now for the Spartans. Clock down to 4 minutes to play. Dover would like nothing more than that clock run out. Going to halftime with a 14-7 lead. Here's Endahar. He's going to roll to his left now. He's not looking to pass. He's going to run it. He's got the 1st down inside the 35, down close to the 34-yard line. And they're going to move the chains. 1st down. You see not too many guys for Dover got out there.
Well, he had a great block by Kajon Robinson right there on the outside and just sprung him and picked up a big gain and another Spartan 1st down.
That block on Sean Baumberger, who could not get to the quarterback. So 1st and 10 for the Spartans at the Dover 34-yard line. Endahar going to hand off this time. Torres is going to try to get inside the 30, does. Gets down close to the 28-yard line. That's a pickup of about 6. 2nd and 4 now for Boardman. Clock at 3.5 minutes and moving. Dover up 14-7. Stay with us for our Sofer Insurance halftime report. We'll give you all the numbers, tell you how the score got to where it's at here in the 1st half. On 2nd and about 4. And Torres goes to the right, tries to jump over Tyler Stevenson, and going to end up getting to the 19 and a 1st down for Boardman. Now Boardman's got 2 timeouts left, so they've got time. We're now under 3 minutes to play 1st half. 1st and 10 from the 19. Boy, a lot of guys in that backfield.
Yeah.
Endahar going to turn. And hands it off, and good gain that time by Ortiz. Fernando Ortiz, a senior, 6 foot, 210. Going to pick up about 7. It's going to bring up 2nd and 3. Nice big hole there. The Dover Tornadoes now are going to use a timeout. And I think what we're going to do is we'll take one timeout. We've got one to burn, and we'll be back with the final 2 minutes, 21 seconds of the first half right here on your sports voice of the Valley.
We are the Tyson family, and we would like to invite you to come visit your Little Caesars Pizza on West High Avenue in New Philadelphia.
Looking for a quick and affordable lunch that's ready when you are? Try the lunch combo at Little Caesars Pizza. For just $5, you'll get half of a deep dish pepperoni and cheese pizza, plus a 20-ounce Pepsi product. This tasty $5 combo is available daily, 11 until 2. And if you miss lunch, you can still take home the deep dish Little Caesars Pizza all day, every day for only $8. Big taste, small price.
Come visit us at Little Caesars Pizza on West High Avenue, New Philadelphia.
Willow Grove along with Jason Hall, and we're at Boardman High School, home of the Spartans. Dover leading 14-7, 2 minutes, 21 seconds to play in the first half, and Boardman has moved the football once again. Dover just can't stop them.
No, and they keep mixing it up. They're either doing a quarterback draw or he's getting that snap and finding K-John Robinson, or they use the other two backs in Ortiz and Torres, and they've moved right down the field.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is your last call for 50-50 tickets.
Well, the ball for Boardman is at the Dover, about the 12-yard line. So 2nd and about 3 now for the Spartans. And here's a rollout to the left, and it's quarterback Andahar. And Andahar is going to get past the first down marker. So it will be 1st and goal now for Boardman inside the 10-yard line.
Seems like every time Andujar touches it or runs with it, I should say, he's good for 5, 10, 15 yards.
Yes, he is. And there's a snap. Andahar met at the line of scrimmage that time by a couple Dover players. One was getting up. The second one to get up was the first one to hit him. That's Simon Lawrence once again. Jackson Storm in on that tackle. Pretty much no gain on that one. Clock now down to 1 minute, 35 seconds. Dover clinging to a 14-7 lead here in the second quarter, trying to keep the Spartans out of the end zone. 2nd and goal. Handoff. And again, a great stop by Dover. That time, Ben Ham all the way. How does he get from the safety position into the backfield for a loss on that tackle?
Well, he does a great job of reading his keys, and he follows it and uses that athleticism to make a big hit in the backfield.
Boy, that was a big hit right there. And then here comes Mr. Tristano to finish him off. Dover on 3rd now. Holding Boardman. They kind of bend, but right now they're not breaking inside the 10-yard line. Boardman taking a lot of time. They may use a timeout here. We're down to 30 seconds, and they will use a timeout. And I guess what they want to do here is really talk this over. And here's the thing. So they trail 14-7. They haven't been able to really stop Dover yet.
No.
You say, well, you know, how can you say that there's only 14 points up on the board for Dover? Well, it's been a running game so far, and both teams taking a lot of time off the clock here in the first half, and 14-7. Now, I will tell you, if Dover can keep them out of the end zone here, Dover will get the ball to start the third quarter, and a 21-7 lead, if they could score on their first possession in the second half, that's a huge thing.
That's a huge momentum swing, especially from a time perspective. You know, Boardman's only had the ball 3 times this whole first half, this possession being the 3rd. Dover's only had the ball twice and scored on both possessions. So really important here for Boardman if they want to stay in this to get some points most likely a touchdown on the board.
So Dover trying to keep Boardman out. Boardman's got 3rd and goal from about their 8-yard line.
After the timeout, Spartans have a 3rd and
Spartans will send 2 wideouts to the left. And now they got a 3rd one joining them. Look for Andahar maybe to take it to the left. He's going to have to run for his life right now. He's going to throw it in the end zone. He's got a receiver too high. Pretty good try that time. That receiver's in the back of the infield, or the end zone, all by himself.
He was, Ball. He kind of had to get lofted over a defender to try to hit that receiver, but ended up going too high. So looks like the Spartans are going to attempt a field goal.
All right. They're going to place it down at about the 14-yard line, maybe. Yeah. Holding is Fernando Ortiz. And it will be a 24-yard field goal attempt. Austin Conkson. Boardman's going to take a timeout. So why do you think they took a timeout? Maybe they didn't have the numbers right?
I'm not sure. Maybe, or that, or he's rethinking it. Maybe he'll go for it.
That's what I was wondering. So Boardman takes a timeout to talk it over. See what happens if they change their minds. Again, we're going to have the Sofer Insurance halftime report, and it is brought to you by Doug Sofer and the Sofer Insurance Agency in New Philadelphia. The Sofer Agency serving Tuscarawas County for nearly 50 years. Again, Austin Conkson, the kicker for Boardman. They're going to place it down this time closer to the 15, so it'll be a 25-yard field goal attempt. Dover leading 14-7, 26 seconds left here in the first half. Placement's down, kick is up. Looks good from here, and it is good. So Boardman scores a field goal from 25 yards out. Well, you know what? You put points on the board, I guess, Jason.
Yeah, you got to put points on the board.
I mean, they drove down the length of the field. At one point, they had it 1st and goal, 2nd and goal from like the 3-yard line. Dover's defense kind of pushed them back a little bit. Makes it 14-10. And we've got right now 21 seconds to play in the first half. So Dover's defense again held. It was a nice drive by Boardman.
It was a nice drive. 13 plays, 74 yards, capped off by that 25-yard field goal.
12 plays, took 5 minutes and 39 seconds off the clock. That drive ended.
Conkson teeing it up. He'll be kicking. And again, we would assume that this is going to be a deep kick. Back for Dover is Caden Shy. He'll be the returner closest to you. And then Dalen Clark. So Dover's got 21 seconds. See what kind of return they can get here. This one's going to go to Shy. He's got to run a long way to get it.
He touched that.
Yes, he did. He's going to have to go now. And he is brought down hard at the 10-yard line. He went a long way to get that. Maybe Clark would have been closer to it to catch it.
He might have been closer, but I think they have it set to where if it goes over one way or the other guy kind of comes up as a blocker and the other one's supposed to receive it.
Gotcha. Again, we're at 14-10. Dover with the lead. Dover's just got 16 seconds to play. Maybe just going down on a knee, get to halftime, you think? Or just try one?
I think they'll try one.
Ham down to a knee. And that's going to be it for the first quarter. Again, we are entering our Sofer Insurance halftime report. Stay with us. Dover leading 14-10. And back with more right after this on your sports voice of the Valley.
Backpacks, homework, yellow buses, and Friday night football. These are just a few of the signs that tell us school is back in session. Hi, this is Doug Sofer of the Sofer Insurance Agency in New Philadelphia. The start of the new school year is an exciting time for students, teachers, and families all across the Tuscarawas Valley. Please remember to slow down and be extra careful driving near schools, buses, and morning and afternoon drop-off times. Best of luck to all our local teams, bands, cheerleaders this season. Always do your best and be great teammates. May this be your best school year ever.
The associates at Sofer Insurance are proud to provide families and businesses with affordable options for your insurance needs and take the time to get to know you face to face. They are proud to be part of the community for nearly 50 years and look forward to meeting you. Good luck and best wishes for a great year.
Wood Electric has been trusted with all of your electrical needs for over 30 years. They're the place to call for industrial, commercial, and residential work. Wood Electric is available 24 hours a day and ready to help with any electrical problem, outage, or installation. Wood Electric, serving Tuscarawas County and beyond since 1988. Like Wood Electric on Facebook or find them online at woodelectric.net.
Hi, this is Leslie Blake from New Dawn Rehab and Healthcare, located next to Cleveland Clinic Union Hospital. Our facilities are designed to offer an array of services, including rehabilitation, long-term care, and assisted living. Our campus has undergone a major renovation to create a gorgeous resort-like feel. The new rooms are bright and spacious with tasteful decor. Our activities area has casino-like slot machines, arcade games, pool tables, and more. We created an inviting space for our residents and their families to enjoy spending time together. Go to newdawnrehabcare.com for more information.
Flowers make a big first impression, but when you choose Pam's Posies, you're guaranteed the freshest and longest lasting flowers that keep their wow factor long after the first day. Pam's Posies delivers flowers every day for birthdays, signature weddings and events, anniversaries, funerals, or just because. Along with their stunning floral arrangements, Pam's Posies has a beautiful selection of gifts, including jewelry, candles, and cards. See us at Pam's Posies and online at doverflowers.com today.
We are the Tyson family, and we would like to invite you to come visit your Little Caesars Pizza on West High Avenue in New Philadelphia.
Looking for a quick and affordable lunch that's ready when you are? Try the lunch combo at Little Caesars Pizza. For just $5, you'll get half of a deep dish pepperoni and cheese pizza, plus a 20-ounce Pepsi product. This tasty $5 combo is available daily 11 until 2. And if you miss lunch, you can still take home the deep dish Little Caesars Pizza all day, every day for only $8. Big taste, small price.
Come visit us at Little Caesars Pizza on West High Avenue, New Philadelphia.
Tired of unreliable internet service and unexpected bill increases? Experience internet another way, the smart way. Smart Way Communications is your locally owned and operated high-speed internet provider, now serving Dover and New Philadelphia and beyond. Don't get locked into plans with more or less speed than you need. Smart Way is the better way. Local customer service, local infrastructure, and community-minded. That's the smart way to get reliable, affordable internet in Tuscarawas County. Call Smart Way at 740-254-8201, online at thinksmartway.com.
The Dover Marching Tornadoes here at halftime at Boardman. Dover leading 14-10. Been a really good first half. And Jason, this might be one of those games where the team that has the football last is going to win because the defenses have given up some yardage. Both offenses have been moving the football.
Well, they have, and on the Boardman side, they're mixing it up with the run and pass game. Dover's just ran the football the whole first half, and neither defense has found an answer yet. So, yeah, it could come down to a last possession or a big turnover.
Right now, it is time to look at our Cleveland Clinic Union Hospital game and scoring summary. The scoring summary brought to you by the Cleveland Clinic Union Hospital. Whether it's sniffles and sneezes or something more serious, world-class care is near you. Find care near you at clevelandclinic.org/locations. And as we look at the game and scoring summary, Dover able to get on the board first. They took that opening kickoff, and, they held on the opening kickoff and had Boardman punt it to them. And then Dover's first drive, it was Ben Ham taking it in on a 1-yard touchdown run. The kick by Lucas Lane was good, and we were 7-0, and that capped an 8-play, 59-yard drive with just 4:17 left in the first quarter. And then it was Boardman's turn. Their quarterback, Andohar, he hit Robinson on a 38-yard touchdown pass, and I believe that was on a 4th and about 3, and they came up with a touchdown, and that capped a 10-play, 65-yard drive. We were tied at 7 apiece after the kick was good. And then in the second quarter, Dover, Dalen Clark, 1-yard touchdown. And, if you're watching it right now and you're watching the live video stream, you get to see these replays as it is announced. So with 6:06 left on the clock in the second quarter, Dover took the lead 14-7. And then Boardman's Austin Conkson, he connected on a 25-yard field goal. And they had the ball for 13 plays, covered 74 yards. And with just 21 seconds left in the first half, it was Dover 14, Boardman 10. And that's where we stand right now. We're at halftime, and we'll be back with more of our SOFR Insurance halftime report right after this on your sports voice of the Valley.
Ohio is our home, and it's full of family we're proud to care for. With more than 200 locations, Cleveland Clinic is growing to bring world-class care to your community. From Canton to Avon, and coming soon to Mentor. Whether it's sniffles and sneezes or something more serious, big or small, we're always near you for every care in the world. Schedule your care today at clevelandclinic.org/access.
Cartoons and Accessories in New Philadelphia is the one-stop shop for all your car, truck, motorcycle, boat, and RV sound and lighting systems. We carry all the great brands you're looking for at great prices. Right now, light up your motorcycle with our multi-LED system for just $299 installed. Includes a free RGB color-changing remote control. Complete motorcycle sound system upgrades you can afford are in stock and ready to install now. Call us today at 330-339-2006. Cartoons in New Philadelphia. Be there.
Shopping for carpet has never been easier. Discover color that speaks to you at Williams Floor Covering in Dover. Choosing the perfect carpet can be a tough decision. That's why Shaw has created a simplified shopping experience and thoughtful color palette to streamline the process. Find carpet with comfort that's easy to live on and performance for your lifestyle. All available with Lifeguard spill-proof backing. Shop the Shaw Color Wall and enjoy big savings with sale prices now for a limited time at Williams Floor Covering, 122 South Worcester Avenue by the bridge in Dover. The Hennis Care Center family has job opportunities for qualified candidates. Hennis and Bolivar and in Dover is now hiring STNAs along with other positions. Hennis is proud to offer competitive wages, generous health and life insurance benefits, shift flexibility, 401k, meals during shifts, paid personal time, and more. When you work with Hennis, you become part of the family. Apply in person at Hennis and Bolivar or Dover, or apply online at henniscarecenter.com.
Henry Heating, Cooling, and Plumbing's high school sports game day giveaway is back. Enter now before October 21st at henryheating.com/rivalry for your chance to win a Bryant ductless heat pump system with complimentary installation. The winner will be announced during the WJER halftime coverage of the 119th Dover New Philadelphia high school football game. Contact Henry Heating, Cooling, and Plumbing for all your residential, commercial, and industrial heating, cooling, and plumbing services. Henry Heating, Cooling, and Plumbing, your partner to live and work comfortably.
It's Dover leading Boardman 14-10. And in case that last commercial just went right over your head, you have the chance once again to win a Bryant ductless heat pump system, and it'll have complimentary installation by Henry Heating and Cooling. And all you have to do is before October 21st, you go to henryheating.com/rivalry, and you go ahead and register for that prize. The grand prize winner, we're going to announce it. We're going to draw it and announce the winner halftime at the Dover New Philly rivalry game. So that's a big deal, folks. And if you need some heating, cooling, plumbing work done, call 330-364-5571. It'll be residential, commercial, and industrial work that Henry Heating Cooling can do. So Henry Heating, Cooling, and Plumbing, your partner to live and work comfortably. Okay, I said all of that because I want you to enter. I think you're... I
did.
Well, did you enter?
I did. How many times can I enter?
I don't know the answer to that.
Okay.
I don't know.
Well, it's only going to take one, and I'm going to win.
Yeah, you only need to do it once if it's meant to be.
Just going to put it out there, folks. It's already decided.
Well, somebody won a whole furnace air conditioning unit last year. So, man, we're just happy to team up with Henry Heating and Cooling once again to make somebody a real happy camper. You know what time it is?
It's stat time.
It is. It's brought to you by the Kemp Insurance Stat Report. And it's brought to you by Kemp Insurance, your local hometown agent for over 35 years. And Jason, it's all yours.
Thank you, Willie. First, our team totals for the Boardman Spartans. They were 4 of 7 through the air for 69 yards, rushed the ball 21 times for 95 yards for a total of 164 yards of offense. The Spartans were penalized 4 times for 20 yards and had 8 first downs. For the Crimson Tornadoes, they did not attempt to pass in the first half. They rushed the ball 20 times for 124 yards, adding up to 124 yards of offense. Dover had no penalties and finished the first half with 6 first downs. And when we come back to Boardman Spartan Stadium, we'll look at our individual statistics for both our teams this evening.
To be a success in football, it takes a team effort. A smart coach. To be a success in football, it takes a team effort. A smart coach, a take-charge starting lineup, and cooperation. Don and Nathan Kemp and the team at Kemp Insurance are dedicated to providing a strong lineup of plans for a winning future. Let Kemp Insurance provide you with all-star coverage for your auto, home, farm, business, and life. For a secure financial future, get the winning team at Kemp Insurance on your side. Kemp Insurance, your local hometown agents for over 35 years on East High Avenue in New Philadelphia.
And we're at halftime as the Dover Crimson Tornadoes lead the Boardman Spartans by a score of 14-10. At this portion of our Kemp Insurance halftime stat report, we'll look at our individual statistics. First for the Spartans, Thomas Andujar was 4 of 7 through the air for 69 yards and a touchdown. Catching all 4 of his passes, Mr. Do-Everything, Kajon Robinson, 4 catches for 69 yards, the one being a touchdown. Rushing the football, Andujar, 10 carries for 52 yards, Ortiz, 5 carries for 22, and Willie Torres, 6 carries for 21, adding up to 164 yards of offense for Boardman. For the Crimson Tornadoes, quarterback Ben Ham did not attempt to pass in the first down. Dover did their damage on the ground, with Ham with 3 rushes for 4 yards and a touchdown. Tyler Stevenson, 1 carry for 1 yard. And J.J. Barton, 8 carries for 45. And they brought out a sophomore tonight by the name of Daylon Clark. And he had 8 carries for 74 yards and a touchdown, adding up to 124 yards of offense and a Dover 14-10 lead at the half. And, Willie, that concludes our Kemp Insurance halftime stat report.
They are your local hometown agent for over 35 years. Thank you so much, Jason. All the first half numbers, it all adds up to Dover leading Boardman 14-10. Remind you that Dover will get the ball to start the third quarter. We're going to take a break right now. We'll come back, and if you're wondering about other scores of other games in the area, we'll have a Kent State scoreboard update. We'll do that right after this on your sports voice of the Valley.
When it comes to understanding your options for buying or building a home, refinancing your current mortgage, or finally adding that sunroom, CSB is here to help. Check out our video series at csb1.com titled Mortgage 101. This informational series covers everything from what to know before you buy a home to life after your mortgage is paid off. When you are ready to discuss specifics, our mortgage experts will handle the details. Call or text us at 800-654-9015. The Commercial and Savings Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Since 1912, people have enjoyed the delicious taste of Troyer's Trail Bologna. Whether it's off the ring, on a sandwich, or with cheese and crackers, one thing is for sure. You know it will be delicious. Troyer's Trail Bologna. 4 generations and over 110 years of quality and tradition. Look for Troyer's Trail Bologna at your local grocery store. And check them out online at TroyersTrail.com. Good luck to all the players in tonight's game.
The T-County Boxing Academy is the area's #1 training center for those who are serious about boxing. Serious athletes know that everything they put into their bodies affects their workouts, which is why the T-County Boxing Academy offers the industry's best supplements at the best prices for the best workouts possible, including brands like 5% Nutrition. Try their real food protein with low glycemic carbs. If you want to train like the pros, use the supplements pro boxer Sugar Dre Donovan of Urixville uses. Available at the T-County Boxing Academy, located on East High Avenue in New Philadelphia.
Jennifer Ress here from Pam's Posies. Please visit our new location across from the hospital. We have the most beautiful custom flower arrangements, holiday and seasonal decor, gifts, plants, and so much more. We have same-day flower delivery and delivered to all local hospitals and funeral homes. Check us out online at doverflowers.com. At Pam's Posies, we guarantee the freshest and longest-lasting flowers. Let us make your birthdays, anniversaries, and special occasions wonderful with beautiful flowers from Pam's Posies on the Boulevard.
Kempthorne Volkswagen has an SUV that's the perfect match for your lifestyle. Head-turning style, room for the family, turbocharged power, or all-electric. And unlike some dealers, we never sell over MSRP. Plus, we'll pay you $500 over book for your trade. You'll save thousands. Find your perfect match at Kempthorne Volkswagen. Stop in today or visit KempthorneVW.com.
Welcome you back into the Sofer Insurance halftime report. Have a couple minutes yet, and Dover leading 14-10 here at the half. And time now to give you a scoreboard update. It's courtesy of Kent State Tuscarawas. Stay close to home, save money, earn your degree at Kent State Tuscarawas, and create your own success story. Plan your future today at kent.edu/tusk. We are Kent State, and you belong here. And we are going to go back into the hallowed halls of WJER. Roscoe with the Kent State Tuscarawas scoreboard update.
Thank you very much, Willie. Here's what we have going on in the area so far. These are all halftime scores for you. Of course, game we're covering up in Boardman. The Dover Tornadoes leading Boardman 14-10. We have New Philly in a real battle at Quaker Stadium there with Lexington. At the half, they are ahead 7-0. Fairway leading Tusky Valley 35-0. Indian Valley ahead of Ridgewood 20-7. Connaughton Valley and Manchester Greyhounds are locked up at 0, scoreless in that game there. 19-7, Claymont leading Sandy Valley. Carrollton 19, Salem 14 at the half. And finally we have Marlington 17-0 leading Minerva at the half. Willie, that's your Kent State scoreboard update.
Thank you so much, Roscoe. It is brought to us by Kent State Tuscarawas, and they want you to create your own success story. Plan your future today at kent.edu/Tusk. Now, a couple other scores that I have, Jason. First of all, I'm going to ask you some questions here.
I'll try my best.
Okay. Strasburg not looking like they're going to get their first win of the year. They're down, Buckeye Trail up 37-6. Same with Tuscarawas Central Catholic. They're losing 27-6 to East Canton. Now, here's the one that I got a couple interesting ones. Claymont up over Sandy Valley 19-7. What do you think of that one?
Well, Claymont's got a running back by the name of A.J. Boucher. Used to attend Dover High School. I watched him when he was younger, and he is really good. Lightning in a bottle. And I always kind of wondered in the back of my mind what happened to him, and I saw he was some kind of player of the game last week for the Mustangs. If they can keep him going, he's dangerous.
Are you surprised that Indian Valley over Ridgewood 20-7?
Definitely, especially down in West Lafayette. They got a great program. They're good year in and year out, but sounds like maybe the Braves got some things clicking and got out to a good lead.
Now remember, I said Newcomerstown had to travel to Malvern. Newcomerstown 5-2, Malvern 6-1. 1 point lead right now at halftime. Malvern up 13-12.
Wow, that'd be a great game to watch. And the Trojans, they'll hang right in there. That's one of those clock and ball control football games right there.
West Holmes over Ashland, 35-17 at half. That's not a surprise, is it?
No, West Holmes will do whatever they want to do in the second half and roll.
Again, Kent State Tuscarawas scoreboard update. We're going to take a break. We'll be back with the second half. Remember, Dover leading 14-10. They start the second half receiving the kickoff, and they'll be on offense to start the third quarter. Back with more right here on your sports voice of the Valley.
At Kent State Tuscarawas, you create your own success. Choose from over 30 bachelor's and associate degrees, including animation game design, criminology and justice studies, psychology, engineering technology, English, business, nursing, and vet tech. Our tuition rates are low, our professors are excellent, and we deliver a high-quality academic experience. Stay close to home. Spend less. Prepare for your future today at Kent State Tuscarawas. You belong here.
Hi, this is Josh from High Impact Tree Service. We pride ourselves on offering outstanding service no matter the job. Whether you are needing tree trimming, removal, stump grinding, or storm cleanup, High Impact is just a phone call away. If you are ready to make an impact on your property with a trim or removal, we are the professionals you need. Give us a call at 330-275-1718 or online at highimpacttree.com.
We are the Tyson family, and we would like to invite you to come visit your Little Caesars Pizza on West High Avenue in New Philadelphia.
Fall is in the air, and there's never been a better time to try the delicious, mouth-watering, deep dish pizza at Little Caesars. Pair your pizza with the crazy bread, crazy sauce, and a 2-liter of Pepsi, and Little Caesars is your one-stop for your game day party. Delicious pizza, mouth-watering wings, zesty cheese breads, crisp made daily salads, crazy bread, and more.
Come visit us at Little Caesars Pizza on West High Avenue in New Philadelphia.
Hi, this is Jan McInturf, wishing our local teams the best of luck in tonight's games. Supporting your friends and neighbors is why I started McInturf Realty. Our staff works as a team to treat you the way you want to be treated. We truly care about you, our customer. Since 1992, we've seen national real estate firms move into our area. And now McInturf is one of the few remaining local hometown realtors. We are a local company supporting our local teams, and we thank you for your support. When it's time to buy or sell, make the call and see us online at McInturfRealty.net.
This is Matt Kinsey. At First Federal Community Bank, our mission is to empower the financial well-being of our community, one person at a time. Through integrity and quality, we earn the trust of our customers and exceed their expectations. First Federal Community Bank, investing in our community since 1898. Serving your banking needs in Dover, New Philadelphia, Yerkesville, Sugar Creek, Berlin, and Mount Hope. First Federal Community Bank, member FDIC.
Our Sofer Insurance halftime report from Boardman Stadium as the Dover Crimson Tornadoes set to return the kickoff here to start the third quarter. Tornadoes up 14-10, and it is a Tuscarawas County YMCA kickoff. Jason, important second half for the Dover Tornadoes. Maybe a real important drive right here to kind of establish themselves as out there in front.
Well, they got to extend it to a two-score game. You don't want to leave it to the hands of Andrew Haar and K. John Robinson, because they're going to do what they have to do to keep the Spartans in this game.
And here's the kickoff. It's a deep kick. It's going to be taken by Shy at the 5. He's at 10, 15, 20. Tries to go up the middle. He's at the 35, the 40. We have a flag thrown from way in the back. But a nice return by Caden Shy. Let's see who the penalty's on.
I don't know if he's signaling a face mask or a hold.
Yeah, we're going to get the report here.
During the return, we have holding on the receiving team, number 42. Be a 10-yard penalty from the spot of the foul. First down.
So much for keeping the culprit innocent until proven guilty, huh?
They gave him everything but his shoe size.
Yeah. All right, well, Dover with a good return, and they're going to have to move back a little bit as they're going to have it 1st and 10 from their own 22-yard line. Haven't had too many issues moving the ball. They get a little bogged down a little bit inside the 10, but third quarter underway here. Ham's going to hand it off. It's Clark. Clark's going to have some running room at 25, 30. Cuts outside, and a great run. Pam's Posey's performance run by Dalen Clark. And Kemp Thorne Volkswagen first down.
Even for a sophomore, he was really patient there, waiting for his blocks and then put on a couple jukes and used that speed and with a big about 17-yard pickup.
Yeah, as you see the handoff here from Ham, and then he finds the hole, and we're watching the replay if you are watching live video streaming. And if you're not, you can just go to WJER.com and click on videos, or you can go to YouTube and click on WJER. Just put in WJER radio, and you'll come to our YouTube channel. We're going to take a quick break here. Dover leading 14-10 as they attend to the injured Boardman player. Back with more right here on your sports voice of the Valley.
Tired of unreliable internet service and unexpected bill increases? Experience internet another way, the Smart Way. Smart Way Communications is your locally owned and operated high-speed internet provider, now serving Dover and New Philadelphia and beyond. Don't get locked into plans with more or less speed than you need. Smart Way is the better way. Local customer service, local infrastructure, and community-minded. That's the Smart Way to get reliable, affordable internet in Tuscarawas County. Call Smart Way at 740-254-8201, online at ThinkSmartWay.com.
Jennifer Ress here from Pam's Posies. Please visit our new location across from the hospital. We have the most beautiful custom flower arrangements, holiday and seasonal decor, gifts, plants, and so much more. We have same-day flower delivery and delivered to all local hospitals and funeral homes. Check us out online at doverflowers.com. At Pam's Posies, we guarantee the freshest and longest-lasting flowers. Let us make your birthdays, anniversaries, and special occasions wonderful with beautiful flowers from Pam's Posies on the Boulevard.
Hands it off to J.J. Barton. He's got running room. He's going to run away from him. They're not going to catch him. 20, 15, 10. Touchdown, J.J. Barton of the Dover Crimson Tornadoes.
Barton found a big hole, and I think he surprised the Spartan defense with how fast he is.
Well, we learned that last week, I think, on a nice long run. If you're watching the live video stream, you are watching the replay. And he just kind of puts a little extra space between him and the defense chasing him. So Dover, just like that, takes it in. They lead 20-10, awaiting Lucas Lane's extra point. Tyler Stevenson with the placement. Kick is up, and it's good. So Dover up 21-10, 11:26 to play third quarter. Back with more right here on your sports voice of the Valley.
Planning your next vacation or home improvement project and worried about managing expenses? CSB can help with that. Setting a goal is the first step to achieving your vision, and CSB's Money Manager tool helps you get started. The personal financial management tool helps you set goals, track your spending, and monitor your progress. Money Manager is available within CSB Online Banking. Check it out today. The Commercial and Savings Bank, member FDIC.
The Eat Fresh refresh just won't stop. Now Subway is refreshing their catering with easy order platters and box meals perfect for any occasion. Start with sandwich or wrap platters. They're loaded with craveable crowd pleasers to feed your crew without all the work. Or try individually packaged box meals featuring a tasty 6-inch sub, footlong, or wrap, plus chips and a freshly baked cookie. When you have a group to feed, make it fun, delicious, and easy with catering from Subway. Visit Subway.com to place your catering order. Advance notice may be required.
Dover leading 21-10. Lucas Lane getting set to kick off. Robinson, one of the returners. He's the guy with a lot of speed, and they kick it to the other side at the 5. Now coming right at us at the 20. That is Berg, and Berg is going to get finally wrapped up after it gets out to about the 22-yard line. And that'll be 1st and 10. Now, if Dover's defense can come up with a stop here. Now, Jason, not many plays on that drive, but it did cover quite a bit of yards.
It did. 2 plays, 75 yards, capped off by J.J. Barton, 60-yard touchdown run. Extra point was good. Dover leads 21-10 with 10-11 to go here. Is that 10-11?
11-16.
11-16. I can't see it.
He's got good eyesight, folks. He just can't see the board. Here's a run right up the middle, and good yardage that time. Baumberger on the tackle. And you see the 11-yard carry that time. First down for the Spartans. On 1st and 10 now from the 32. And this snap goes to Andahar. Kind of hesitated back there, and yet still got decent yardage. I might have stepped out of bounds just across the 30. 5 to about the 36, so pick up a 4. 2nd and 6. Two wideouts coming towards you to the right. Andahar, the quarterback, on a 2nd down play. Hands off. And again, this is Willie Torres. Torres fights a little bit to about the 39. 3rd and 3. I think this is a big 3rd down play. I don't think they'll go for it on 4th maybe. But with 10:22 to play, clock is moving in the 3rd quarter. He's got 3 wideouts to the right, 2 to the left. Andahar. He's got some wheels. He can run. He's going to try to pull him off guard. Quick pass out on the wing, and a long run that time after the catch stepped out at the Dover 49-yard line. But a big play for Boardman. And, you know, just a quick pass, and Joel Cuevas Pixley is the receiver. And back in the days of Dover, when you just get the ball out to the receiver and let him pick up the yardage.
Yeah, just a little quick screen, and he used his speed to get positive yardage.
1st and 10 at the Dover 49. Andahar, he's going to tuck it and he's going to run. He's going to follow some blockers. Turns it up. He's going to get about 3 out of that. And it'll bring up 2nd down and about, we'll see, about 7, I believe.
For Dover, number 18, Benjamin Ham. Gain of 2 yards.
A couple of Dover players there walking back to the huddle.
Dover did a great job of stretching the boundary right there just to kind of contain Andahar. He did pick up 3 yards, but could have been a lot more.
So on 2nd We'll call it 8. And it's Ortiz now, Fernando Ortiz on a Pam's Posey performance play. You can say Simon Lorenz. You can say also for Dover, Braden Schaefer. He's in there on defense. Good job. And, boy, Mr. Tristano there just in case. 3rd and 9 on the 1-yard loss. Andahar to pass. He's looking. He's going to run for it now. He gets by one of the defenders, and he needs to get to the 39. He's there and comes backwards. Let's see where they mark this. And they're going to mark it at the 40. He was at the 39, which would have been first down, and kind of came backwards, and they marked where he came back to the 40.
Yeah, he kind of went backwards. He would have had the first down.
That's an 8-yard gain by Andahar.
So that's going to bring up an interesting down. See how he got to the 39, almost 38, and he needs to be at the 39 for a first down. Mark it at the 40, 4th and 1. Boardman going to go for it. Andahar hands it off, and he's got the first down. That is Fernando Ortiz. He needed 1, and he got about 3. So Boardman keeps the drive alive. They trail 21-10. 7:58 to play, 3rd quarter. Clock stops while they move the chains. Now it's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Dover territory. Andahar sends a man in motion. And he's going to pass. He's going deep. He's got a receiver and just overthrown a little bit.
Boy, K. John Robinson put a great move on Dalen Clark, got behind him. If that ball would have been on target, he would have walked in the end zone.
And again, if you're watching live video stream, you get to see the replay as Andahar says, I'm going for it. And overthrew the intended receiver. 2nd and 10 now. Andahar turns, hands it off, and this is Torres. Torres gets to about the 36. It's going to bring up 3rd down, but we could almost say 3rd and 8. But they've been pretty successful on 3rd down.
They've been really successful with the legs and the arm of Andujar.
So he's sending 3 out to the right, 2 wide receivers to the left. Oh, we have movement. Yep. Now I think it's going to be one of the wide receivers, Willie Torres, number 6 maybe.
Ball start on the offense, number 57. 5-yard penalty. Remains 3rd down.
So we had somebody move on the line also.
So now what are you going to do, Coach?
Well, you still got 3rd and 13 now after the 5-yard penalty. So let's see. I'm passing him. I'm going to throw it. Yep, they're going to come back over, and they got the receiver again. And this time Jackson Storm steps up to make the stop. It's going to be short of the first down. Again, that was Joel Cuevas Pixley. More importantly, what do you do now? 4th and 4 for Boardman. They're trailing 21-10. They haven't had a way to stop Dover yet.
Right, they're going to go for it. Ball's on the 32-yard line, so
yep.
I'll take a shot.
Here's a 4th down play. Andahar is going to run to his left. He's looking to throw. Fires it. He's got a receiver at about the 22. It's going to be a first down for Boardman.
Thomas Andahar's pass complete.
And
number 12, Andre Freeman.
Was that Freeman?
It was Freeman.
Andre Freeman with the catch. That was a bullet.
Yep. On the run.
1st and 10 from the Dover 21-yard line. Andahar is going to run to his right now. He's looking for some running room. Runs in to Hall. And let's see, Tristano and Sean Baumberger gets off the pile there.
Ball's on Dover's 20-yard line.
Yeah, it's a pickup of, that was a tough 1 yard.
Yep.
2nd and 9 now for Boardman. 5:30 to play, third quarter. Dover up 21-10.
I'm really surprised Andujar or the coaching staff hasn't rolled him because he's such a threat to run, to draw that safety and those DBs in and then go over the top to Robbins.
So again, they put a man in motion. Underhard to pass. He's looking. Now he's going to run straight ahead. He's got some room. He's at the 10, the 5, upended there. Taken down at the 5-yard line. And helping stop him right there was Braden Schaefer. Schaefer drops back all the way to the 5. You see him on the line there. And it's 1st and goal now.
Andujar does a great job of making that first guy miss. He kind of gets really low and gets through that first tackle, and then it's just all speed.
Underhar gives it first man through. That was Fernando Ortiz.
He's met at the line of scrimmage by number 85, Brett DeVault.
Good job defensively that time.
2nd and goal from the 5-yard line.
I might have called the wrong player there.
I think it was Torres.
It was Torres. So in 2nd and goal now from the 5. Andahar at quarterback. And he gets the snap. He hands off. Again, it's Ortiz.
Fernando Ortiz on the carry. He moves that pile down.
He's down
It'll be 3rd and goal.
somewhere around the 2 is where they're going to end up marking this one. So 3rd and goal. I don't think they can afford just a field goal this time.
No.
I think they got to put it in if they have any chances of winning this game.
Definitely.
Okay, 3rd and goal from the 2. Dover's defense really moving around in there, not really set. And this is Andahar. Dover. You see their players, they'll start putting their hands up. It's going to bring up 4th and goal from the 2. And you see Dover's moving around there, but enough guys got over there just in time.
Well, Baumberger actually made the play there, kind of making Andujar cut it inside and allowing the host of Dover tacklers to come in and make the stop.
Big play right here. 4th and goal. Underhar hands it off, and it's Dover, depending on who can push the pile, and they blew the whistle dead. Dover holds on 4th and goal from the 2 on a Pam's Posies performance play. We're just going to give that to the whole defense that time. I don't know if you can even single anybody out. Everybody in there. So Dover able to hold. They're going to get the ball at about the 2-yard line. They'll have it 1st and 10.
Well, and there's a flag out there. Looks like there might have been some extracurriculars that went on, and they're going to bail
talking
Dover
about it?
out. Yep.
So if it's a big one, if it's here, we'll get it right here.
After the play, dead ball, unsportsmanlike conduct on Boardman. Be 1st down.
Isn't that a 15-yarder?
Yes, it is.
Boy, instead of 1st and 10 from the 2, they're going to bring Dover all the way out to the 17-yard line. Again, penalties. They can really hurt you, and so far Boardman's, they've had the bulk of the penalties here tonight.
They've had all of the penalties tonight. Well, Dover had 1, I'm sorry.
All right, Dover. And they've had success moving the ball. They lead 21-10, 2:46 to play third quarter. This is a fast-moving second half. Ham, low snap, picks it up, gives it to Clark. Clark, he's going to try to turn the corner, gets out across the 20, maybe to about the 21. Not a bad pickup. It'll be 2nd and about 6 now. And you see the guard pull there. That was what the trouble was with the sales last week. Our guards would pull, and their defensive linemen would kind of like take their legs out.
Yeah, they'd cut them.
Which they said was an emphasis this year, the Ohio High School Athletic Association, and we'll talk more about that in a second. Here's a handoff to the second man through, J.J. Barton. Barton across the 25, going to mark him about the 26. He'll be a yard short of the first down. And Coach Dan Ift, he went out to ask the official to watch the cut on his guards, and he got a 15-yard penalty. Yep. He said, I don't know that I've ever remembered getting a 15-yard penalty before called on me. And he was just asking him to watch the cutting, and we won't say much more about that official, that's for sure.
Yeah.
Big play here. Dover needs to keep it alive, 3rd and 1. Ham under center. Turns, hands it off to Clark. Clark's got the first down. Boy, Trustin, the sophomore, with the football on a big down. How's that?
Yep. Did a great job waiting for his blockers and picked up positive yardage. Picked up about 3 yards.
Yeah. So it'll be 1st and 10 for Dover. Another Kempthorne Volkswagen first down as they have it at their 29-yard line. We now are under a minute to play, 3rd quarter. Dover really good at just letting that clock run. They're down to 10 seconds on the play clock. Ham gets the snap. This time it goes to Clark once again over the right side. He's got some running room. He's out close to the 35-yard line. The ball did come loose, but the whistle had blown.
Gain of 7 yards.
And so that's going to be a nice pickup on first down. You see Clark on the replay here if you are doing the live video streaming. And he's hammered to the ground, and as he hits the ground, the ball comes loose. 7-yard pickup, 2nd and 3.
That young man's going to be, well, he's probably over 100 yards now for his debut as a sophomore.
It's going to be it for the 3rd quarter, Jason. Dover clinging to a 21-10 lead over Boardman. Back with 4th quarter action right after this on your sports voice of the Valley.
Life is full of milestones: getting married, purchasing a vehicle, having children, buying a home, opening a business, planning for retirement. The list goes on, and you can enjoy these special moments even more knowing you're covered by the Hanhart Insurance Agency. Life, auto, home, disability, business, they have plans to protect you throughout all your milestones. Hanhart Insurance on West 3rd Street in downtown Dover, a trusted name in insurance for more than 100 years.
Your home is a reflection of who you are. It's where you make memories to last a lifetime. At Williams Floor Covering in Dover, you can choose between 138 Shaw colors and unique coordinating patterns. Color makes the room, you make the memories. Discover color that speaks to you on the Shaw Color Wall at Williams Floor Covering. All available with Lifeguard spill-proof backing. Enjoy big savings with sale prices now for a limited time at Williams Floor Covering, 122 South Worcester Avenue by the bridge in Dover.
This season, and we'll get back to that here in just a second as we begin the 4th quarter. Dover with the football. They've got it, 2nd and 3 from their own 36-yard line. Ham sends Stevenson in motion, hands it off to him. He turns it up. He's got the first down at the 40, upended backwards as he crosses the 40 to the 44-yard line. It'll be another Kempthorne Volkswagen first down.
That's a gain of 8 yards and a Tornadoes first down.
Dover just involving more and more players, and it's making it hard for the Spartans to defend.
And all of a sudden, one of the Spartans went down. I don't know if he's got a cramp or what's going on, but he's at about the 47-yard line holding his knee. We're going to take a break. We're going to be back with more as Dover leading 21-10. 11:43 to play in the game. Back with more right here on your sports voice of the Valley.
Remote starts are the thing to think about now before the freezing weather hits, and Cartoons in New Philadelphia is the place to get it done with over 30,000 units installed in over 16 years. Cartoons is your remote start headquarters. Cartoons carries a full line of remote starts that add to your factory remote, so no need to carry an extra transmitter, and Cartoons can even make your smartphone start your vehicle as well. Call and schedule in your vehicle today before the snow flies and save. 330-339-2006. That's 330-339-2006. Cartoons, be there.
1 in 5 small businesses will suffer a cyber breach this year. How safe is your business from a cyber attack? Visual Edge IT engineers can assess your existing technology and provide a complete IT roadmap to protect your data. We provide 24/7 threat detection and monitoring to ensure your computer system and network stays secure. Call your local Visual Edge IT partner, Graphic Enterprises, for your free security assessment. 800-553-6616 or sign up online at visualedgeit.com.
Flowers make a big first impression, but when you choose Pam's Posies, you're guaranteed the freshest and longest lasting flowers that keep their wow factor long after the first day. Pam's Posies delivers flowers every day for birthdays, signature weddings and events, anniversaries, funerals, or just because. Along with their stunning floral arrangements, Pam's Posies has a beautiful selection of gifts, including jewelry, candles, and cards. See us at Pam's Posies and online at doverflowers.com today.
Back into Spartan Stadium as the injured player attended to, and it was Phil Clark, a junior for Boardman. Didn't see him get hit or anything. He just kind of went down in the backfield there.
Yeah, I don't know if he kind of banged it up during the play. Not sure.
Dover has it 1st and 10 now after the Barton run out to the 44-yard line. J.J. Barton's got the football once again, and he's going to drag a guy with him across the 50 into Spartan territory at the 49. Again, we want to remind you that Cartoons and Accessories, they're the professional, reliable experts in everything aftermarket for cars, trucks, and ATVs, including remote starts, car audio, window tinting, car detailing, lighting, Bluetooth, and navigation. They can do it all. You got something you want done with your car, Cartoons and Accessories is the place to call. Dover on 2nd and about 4 from just across the 50-yard line. Ham with 2 seconds on the play clock. He's going to keep it, goes off the left tackle. He's got a first down, and he's to the 40 and falls forward to maybe the 39. Wow, you got Clark, you got Barton, you got Ham now picking up first downs for Dover.
Well, they're all contributing, and it just adds to that potential threats of that offense.
And that is another Kempthorne Volkswagen first down for Dover. And boy, if they keep it up, they're going to use a lot of this time. If they can put it in the end zone, that's almost unsurmountable for Boardman to make a comeback. They trailed 21-10 already. Wideouts to the left and the right. Ham, he gets it to Barton. Barton's going to sprint through the middle, got caught from behind at the 25-yard line, fell forward to about the 23. Another Pam's Posies performance play and Kempthorne first down. You see Barton, boy, he just turns the speed on when he saw the hole. And a touchdown saving tackle. You see the defensive back made the tackle, got up limping.
I think that's Andujar.
Is that who it was?
Yeah.
Okay. So Dover, another 1st and 10 just outside of the high-impact tree service red zone. 1st and 10 for Dover. Ham at quarterback. Gets the snap, fakes it to Barton, hands it off to Clark. Clark, nowhere to go on that one.
Clark on the carry.
And we're going to have another timeout for an injury.
Looks like a Dover player, actually.
It does. Dover leading 21-10. 9:23 to go here in the ball game. Yes, we are all the way up in Boardman, the Spartans. Kind of a cool looking band shelter over there, isn't it?
Yeah, it's kind of like a pole building with a side missing, but they have it nice and lit up with the Boardman logo on the front.
Watch this. You mentioned the band shelter, and all of a sudden you might get a picture of it. You can see what we're talking about. The Boardman Spartans. There's the inside of it. And it's J.J. Barton who's injured, but that's pretty cool over there. That looks neat. You could almost get some, I guess they got some lights on over there and stuff. Yeah. So J.J. Barton kind of limping off the field right now. We'll have to see how he does over there, getting attended to. And I didn't see who they brought in for him.
It looks like they brought Blend in as a blocking back, and they'll have Dalen Clark in the backfield.
Okay, so Benham with Clark to his left. Dover, 2nd down and 12. Ham waiting until that clock goes down a little bit. The play clock is at 10. Sends Stevenson in motion. Flips it to him. Stevenson turns it up, misses a tackle. Still on his feet, close to the first down. Needed 12, and he's going to be real close.
Pass complete to number 10, Tyler Stevenson.
Stevenson moves Dover into the high-impact tree service red zone. High-impact tree service offers tree trimming, full tree removal, and stump grinding. So when you're ready to make an impact, call High Impact Tree Service at 330-275-1718. You can go online at highimpacttree.com. How about a 3rd and 1 now for Dover? And under center is Ham. Turns, hands it off. It's Clark. Clark gets tackled from behind, but not until he got the first down. Needed to get to the 13. He got down to about the 11 and a half. So another Kempthorne first down as Dover looking to push it in again. You talk about patience on this replay on our live video stream. Clark just kind of waits for a couple blocks, and he needed 1, and he got about 3, and that was enough for a first down.
Well, if I had Jackson Storm blocking for me, I'd wait for him too.
Well, that is true.
Especially with that big Hulk, the incredible Hulk fist he's got on out there.
Well, Dover, you wonder what's going on. Dover's going to run that play clock down. They're going to call timeout. They've got it 1st and 10 from about the 12. 7:42 to play in the game, and Dover leading 21-10. We're going to take a timeout. Back with more action right here on your sports voice of the Valley.
Hi, this is Josh from High Impact Tree Service. We pride ourselves on offering outstanding service no matter the job. Whether you are needing tree trimming, removal, stump grinding, or storm cleanup, High Impact is just a phone call away. If you are ready to make an impact on your property with a trim or removal, we are the professionals you need. Give us a call at 330-275-1718 or online at highimpacttree.com.
And we thank you for joining us here on WJER.com. And if you're watching the live stream, I'm hoping that you enjoy it. Dover, you can see on there, leading 21-10. And Jason, it's all about the game, isn't it? It's X's and O's, but right now, 7:42 left on the clock. That time, Dover ran the clock all the way down to just about 1 second and called the timeout. They're just going to use as much time as they can going into the score.
Well, now it's a 2-possession game. Dover trying to extend that to make it 3, and on the back end of that, they're just draining this clock as much as they can.
So Dover back out to the line of scrimmage. They've got it 1st and 10 from the 12. They lead 21-10. And Benham with young sophomore Dalen Clark. Clark takes a step right, Ooh, he went the wrong direction that time. Fake to the right, and Matthew Gigax a little upset with himself. The blocker kind of got through, but Clark gets up a little gingerly on that foot.
He kind of got slung to the turf there towards the end of that play, and that might have been what did it.
Yeah, he should have kept going to the inside, and he turned outside and ran right into the tackler. Loss of 3, 2nd and 13 now from about the 15-yard line. 7:05, clock is moving here in the fourth quarter. Ham, he's going to roll to his left. He's looking for a receiver. He goes for the end zone. He's got a receiver. Is it Matthew Gigax?
It is.
Gigax with the touchdown for Dover. Matthew Gigax, tight end, gets to the goal line, makes the catch, and falls into the end zone. You see him. He's wide open. He's waving his arms. And touchdown, Dover. There's your pass that you've been wanting, right?
Yeah, definitely.
So Dover scores. It's Lucas Lane now on to attempt the kick. Stevenson to place it down. Kick is up, and the kick is good. So just like that, 6:48 to play in the ball game. Dover now takes the 28-10 lead. We'll be back with more right after this on your Sports Voice of the Valley.
At Kent State Tuscarawas, you create your own success. Choose from over 30 bachelor's and associate degrees, including animation game design, criminology and justice studies, psychology, engineering technology, English, business, nursing, and vet tech. Our tuition rates are low, our professors are excellent, and we deliver a high-quality academic experience. Stay close to home. Spend less. Prepare for your future today at Kent State Tuscarawas. You belong here.
Well, Ben Ham to Matthew Gigax, and touchdown, 15 yards?
15 yards.
And is that the first pass of the game for Dover?
Well, the other ones
the
little pitch pass.
You're counting them as passes. I gotcha.
Was that one, but
I gotcha.
Dover extended that drive, took off a lot of time. They went 13 plays, 83 yards, capped off by that 15-yard touchdown pass to Matt Gigax from Ben Ham, and the extra point was good. Dover's up 28-10.
Using a lot of that clock here in the fourth quarter. Lucas Lane now kicks it deep. Going to be taking it to 2. Out to the 10, the 15, the 20. Still on his feet and knocked out of bounds over there. That was Sean Baumberger. Boy, he's been on some tackles this evening.
Yes.
So Boardman, they've got to get something going. You might just see a little more passing out of them now.
Well, they're going to have to if they want to try to get back into this because time is not on their side.
28-10. Jason said it, 6:42 to play in the ball game. And if they continue running like they have in the first 3 quarters, that clock's going to keep running fast. Endahar, he is going to pass this time. He's got a guy short over the middle. He makes the connection. And that goes to Torres.
That's a gain of 7 yards.
And they're going to gain 7, 2nd and 3. So Boardman in somewhat of a hurry. 6:20 to play. Andahar. He's going to quickly pass it to the right, left or to the right. And what a Pam's Posey's performance play. Oh, my. I'll get you a name from Dover.
That was DeVault.
Brett DeVault with the Pam's Posey's performance play. Brings up 3rd and 4 now. Loss of 1 on that play. Endahar fakes the handoff. He's going to get in the hands of Matthew Gigax, who takes him down. Wow, how many Pam's Posies performance plays can we have right now defensively?
Well, they just keep adding up.
They do. That's a big loss. Now it's 4th and about 16 for Boardman. And I guess they're going to send the punt team on?
They don't have a choice, I don't think. You don't want to give Dover the ball on a short porch.
28-10 is the score. And it'll be punt formation. Tyler Stevenson back for Dover at his 40. They're going to let go of the football at around the 15. It's a short kick. Dover's going to have to be careful. Comes down at the 50, and it's going to go to the 49-yard line. That's where Dover's going to have it. As we are sitting with 4:53 to play in the fourth quarter. Stay with us after the game. We'll have all the numbers from tonight's ball game. We'll also have a Subway player of the game. And Jason and I will discuss that, and we'll come up with a very good candidate, that's for sure. We'll also have our Graphic Enterprises unduplicated drive of the game. And like I said, we'll have all the numbers, our Kemp Insurance stat report. Jason, one of the best at keeping stats. 1st and 10 for Dover now at their own 49-yard line. Ham hands it off to Clark. Clark, he's going to turn it up. He's at the 45. Turned it on pretty quick there. Got inside the 45 to about the 43. Pick up of 8. Well, how about a coming out party for Dalen Clark tonight?
He just is so patient for a sophomore, and then he's got that quick burst of speed, and he runs hard.
He sees that hole, and he hits it pretty good.
And he's not a kid where you bump him and he's going to fall down either.
Yeah. Yeah, he's in the backfield again. 2nd, and we'll call it a short 3. This is Caden Shy. Shy's got some running. He's got the first down. He is down inside the 35 on a Pam's Posies performance play. Let's just put a couple sophomores beside the senior quarterback, Ham, and that's a Kempthorne Volkswagen first down for Dover.
Just another scat back, I call them. They're not very big, but they're really quick.
And I think Coach Danift is having fun keeping the defense off guard. They don't know where they're going now.
Nope, and they just keep throwing more backs out there.
And probably taking it a little easy on Ben Ham. He's not had to run the ball as much as he had in the past few games.
Well, he's not even out there right now. Sean Baumberger's at the helm.
Baumberger at quarterback. He hands it off to Shy. Shy, he's going to get upended. Not until after he's picked up 4 yards. Good job of staying inbounds and keeping the clock moving. That clock at 3 minutes and 12 seconds to play. It's running. So, little experience for Sean Baumberger handing the ball off.
That's good because you never know.
Yep. I see Cade McGarry in there on the offensive line right beside Jackson Lurie. Ham at I'm sorry, it's not Ham. Baumberger.
Before the snap, penalty.
Let's see.
Delay a game on Dover. 5-yard penalty. Ball's good on the snap.
Well, the penalty is delay a game. They ran it too close, didn't they? Went down to where it hit 0. How about the talk in the NFL where instead of a delay game at 0, they kind of give you an extra second?
What's the sense in having
I know.
the clock?
They give the official time to look back at the play. Don't understand it. Baumberger hands it off. It's Clark up the middle. He's at the 30, 25, 20. Still on his feet. Dropped at the 19-yard line. And once again, a Kemp Thorne Volkswagen first down as we get into the high-impact tree service red zone. And I'll tell you, these sophomores are exciting, and especially Clark. And Jason, I'm going to throw a Cartoons and Accessories sideline report to you. Tell me what's going on with the young Mr. Clark.
Wow, I think he's just bided his time and he's waited for his opportunity. Very athletic, and he's played a lot as a defensive back, but now they're giving him the ball and saying go.
Baumberger faked it that time to Shy and said, I'm just going to keep it. I don't know if he couldn't get it to Shy or if he designed play, but he picked up a yard.
For the Spartans, number 4, Jared.
That'll bring up a third down.
Pick up of 3 yards.
Second down and 7 for Dover. Second down and 7. Dover leading 28-10. And the clock down to a minute and a half. And we've seen Coach Dan Ift, if somebody breaks it, yeah, fine, but not necessarily needing to put more points on the scoreboard. And Sean Baumberger says, give me a timeout. I think he saw the play clock down to 0. Got the timeout with 1:14 to play. Dover up 28-10. We'll take a break. Back with more right after this on your sports voice of the Valley.
The T County Boxing Academy is the area's #1 training center for those who are serious about boxing. They offer adult and youth boxing classes for kids as young as 6, along with Muay Thai MMA for ages 13 and up and boxing cardio for ages 10 and up. Most classes are held twice per week at the T County Boxing Academy, located on East High Avenue in New Philadelphia, and prices start at $50 per month. Ask about their team pack, the family pack, or the premium pack for big savings. The T County Boxing Academy, where serious athletes train.
Kemp Thorne Volkswagen has an SUV that's the perfect match for your lifestyle. Head-turning style, room for the family, turbocharged power, or all-electric. And unlike some dealers, we never sell over MSRP. Plus, we'll pay you $500 over book for your trade. You'll save thousands. Find your perfect match at Kemp Thorne Volkswagen. Stop in today or visit KempThorneVW.com.
Dover now facing third and about 15, and the reason for that, Sean Baumberger took the snap and went down to one knee. We are down to 50 seconds to play, 20 seconds on the play clock. And that should leave us one more play. So at third down, they'll go ahead and take a knee here. Baumberger standing at his 30. So again, they'll lose 5 yards on the play, but
Baumberger again with the knee.
Takes the knee down to 25 seconds to play. And that's going to be it. Dover going to break the losing streak at 3. They're going to come away with a 28-10 win. And we'll be back as we have our post-game show. And again, we'll be selecting our Subway Player of the Game. And we will have all the numbers as part of our Kemp Insurance Stat Report. All of that upcoming right here on your sports voice of the Valley.
I'd like to congratulate all of our senior athletes.
It's time for a tornado cheer from your Dover cheerleaders, brought to you by the Grove Gift Shop.
Give us a D, D, give us an O, O, give us a B, B, give us an E, E, give us an R, R, put it together, what do you got? D-O-V-E-R, Dover, we're #1.
The Grove helps you show your school spirit with Dover Tornadoes door decorations, Vera Bradley bags, water bottles, picture frames, and more. The Grove on the Boulevard in Dover.
Conley, Hillier & Welch Title Services can assist property owners with navigating the real estate sale and closing process and sale-by-owner transactions, including home sales and vacant ground sales. The staff at Conley, Hillier & Welch Title Services prepares purchase agreements and transfer deeds in sale-by-owner situations. Give Office Manager Renee Beam a call at 330-602-1800 to discuss your sale-by-owner matter.
This is Jim Moser with Dover Philly Heating and Cooling. We are living in unusual times, and virtually all businesses are affected by product shortages and shipping delays. With this in mind, I'd like to encourage you to keep your current HVAC system in good working order. Service is our first order of business, and we want to be your first call anytime you need help with your heating and cooling system, even if it's in the middle of the night. To schedule a maintenance check of your HVAC system, call Dover Philly Heating and Cooling at 330-343-5511.
Kempthorne Volkswagen has an SUV that's the perfect match for your lifestyle. Head-turning style, room for the family, turbocharged power, or all-electric. And unlike some dealers, we never sell over MSRP. Plus, we'll pay you $500 over book for your trade. You'll save thousands. Find your perfect match at Kempthorne Volkswagen. Stop in today or visit KempthorneVW.com.
Enterprises with offices in North Canton and Dover, New Philadelphia. Offering professional IT and print solutions for your business, Graphic Enterprises is committed to customer support and satisfaction. And Jason Hall, I'm looking at the touchdowns by Dover. Hey, we went into halftime tied 14-10. I'm sorry, not tied. Dover winning 14-10. That first drive to start the third quarter and going up 21-10 pretty much put Boardman out of this game. And so I'm looking at that drive, 2 plays, 75 yards, a big run for J.J. Barton on the touchdown run of 60 yards.
Well, and it was a big turning point, too, right before the half when the Tornadoes defense forced Boardman into kicking that field goal. So they were behind the 8 ball, and then Dover came out on that first drive in the third quarter and just pulled away.
And Dover finishing off Boardman tonight 28-10, as that is a look at our Graphic Enterprises unduplicated drive of the game. Stay with us, post-game show up, and we will come back and we will select our Subway Player of the Game right after this on your Sports Voice of the Valley.
1 in 5 small businesses will suffer a cyber breach this year. How safe is your business from a cyber attack? Visual Edge IT engineers can assess your existing technology and provide a complete IT roadmap to protect your data. We provide 24/7 threat detection and monitoring to ensure your computer system and network stays secure. Call your local Visual Edge IT partner, Graphic Enterprises, for your free security assessment. 800-553-6616 or sign up online at visualedgeit.com.
Show your support for the Dover Tornadoes at G.A. Fisher Diamond Jewelers with our custom-made Dover pendant and earrings, set in sterling silver with sparkling crimson Swarovski crystals. Visit our Facebook page to check out our designs. Show your school spirit with your very own Dover D, exclusively at G.A. Fisher Diamond Jewelers in historic Roscoe Village.
Let Sugar Valley Meats help you get ready for the game with all your tailgate favorites. Their retail store features the freshest, locally raised beef, pork, and chicken. Enjoy freshly cured and smoked meats from the Sugar Valley Smokehouse, along with bologna, hot dogs, jerkies, and more. They can custom cut your order, and all meats are dressed on site, all with everyday low prices. Sugar Valley Meats, State Route 39 to Dutch Valley Drive, turn right and go 1/4 mile, celebrating over 30 years of fresh, farm-raised local meats.
Welcome to Subway's biggest refresh yet. Subway is drafting 12 new subs for the all-new Subway Series menu.
Like number 3, the Monster, piled high with juicy steak and crispy bacon. And number 9, the Champ, with rotisserie-style chicken and double Monterey cheddar.
And you gotta taste number 6, the Boss, with pepperoni and meatballs smothered in rich marinara sauce and topped with fresh mozzarella.
And that's just 3 of them. It's the new Subway Series menu. What's your pick?
Freshly prepared in front of you.
Guys out there. I mean, more than a couple. You got some defensive players that had some big games, big tackles. Mentioned a few of the names there, and you got some offensive players that put some numbers up. You had 2 running backs for Dover, both over 100 yards. That doesn't happen very often.
It doesn't, and one of those backs coming out party. They both had a good game, and then they brought in a third back there towards the end, only a sophomore too. But, Dover just kind of added more weapons to their arsenal tonight with the addition of the 2 sophomore backs. And, we just kept calling this young man's name over and over tonight from the get-go. And I think if you'll agree with me that Dalen Clark tonight, big coming out party, 17 carries, 132 yards, and a touchdown.
Not bad for a sophomore.
No, not
Wouldn't
bad
be
at
bad
all.
for a senior even.
Nope.
So congratulations to Dalen of the Tornadoes being selected our Subway Player of the Game this evening. We're going to take another break. We're going to come back. Jason's going to have all the numbers as part of our Kemp Insurance Stat Report. That on the way in our post-game show right here on your sports voice of the Valley.
Are you in the market for a new car or truck? Insurance rates vary greatly from car to car. So if you're in the market for a new car, light truck, or sport utility vehicle, it pays to call the Hanhart Insurance Agency first for a quote. Find out what it will cost you to put your new vehicle on the road before you buy. The Hanhart Insurance Agency, a trusted name for over 100 years, on West 3rd Street in Dover.
We'll be there when you need us. Hanhart Insurance.
This is Jim Moser with Dover Philly Heating and Cooling. We are living in unusual times, and virtually all businesses are affected by product shortages and shipping delays. With this in mind, I'd like to encourage you to keep your current HVAC system in good working order. Service is our first order of business, and we want to be your first call anytime you need help with your heating and cooling system, even if it's in the middle of the night. To schedule a maintenance check of your HVAC system, call Dover Philly Heating and Cooling at 330-343-5511.
Welcome home to the serenity and the hospitality of the Hennis Care Center in Dover and in Bolivar. Since 1947, 4 generations of the Hennis family have stood as leaders in the area with up-to-date facilities and caring, compassionate staff. With the care, safety, and happiness of every resident in mind, Hennis Care Center is a home filled with love, laughter, and amenities like chef-prepared meals, rehabilitation services, and social activities. To learn more, visit them online at henniscarecenter.com.
Katie, I don't know how you get to work so early, and you even have time to stop at McDonald's.
It's so quick with the McDonald's app. I order and pay from home, pull into the pickup spot, and they bring my food right out. Or I can just run in and grab it from the pickup area.
I always remember the app once I'm already at McDonald's.
But that's okay. Just use it when you order at the drive-thru or inside. Open the app, get your code, and you'll earn points toward free McDonald's food. Plus, the app is loaded with daily deals.
Suddenly I'm having a Big Mac attack.
That sounds good. I'll order it from my app.
The McDonald's mobile app. I'm loving it.
Jennifer Ress here from Pam's Posies. Please visit our new location across from the hospital. We have the most beautiful custom flower arrangements, holiday and seasonal decor, gifts, plants, and so much more. We have same-day flower delivery and delivered to all local hospitals and funeral homes. Check us out online at doverflowers.com. At Pam's Posies, we guarantee the freshest and longest-lasting flowers. Let us make your birthdays, anniversaries, and special occasions wonderful with beautiful flowers from Pam's Posies on the Boulevard.
Here at Spartan Stadium, Dover winners tonight, 28-10. Willie Grove, Jason Hall, bringing you all the action, and it was a fun game. I don't want to say fun, but it just seemed like Dover had control of this game from the outset. Their offense was moving the ball. They were running it. The clock was in their favor almost the whole game, Jason.
Well, it just seems like they took control early down in the trenches with their big offensive line. And defensively, I'm sure they gave up more than what they wanted to, but it just goes back to that line opening holes for their running backs.
It is time now for the Kemp Insurance Stat Report. It is brought to you by the folks at Kemp Insurance, their local hometown agent for over 35 years. Jason, take it away.
Thank you, Willie. First, we'll look at our team totals for Boardman. They were 9 of 13 through the air for 170 yards. They rushed the ball 36 times for 151 for a total of 258 yards of offense. They were penalized 6 times for 40 yards and had 13 first downs. For the Crimson Tornadoes, they were 2 of 2 through the air for 26 yards, rushed the ball 38 times for 303 yards, adding up to 329 yards of offense. Dover had 2 penalties for 15 yards and finished the game with 14 first downs. And when we come back to Boardman Stadium, we'll look at our individual statistics for both our teams this evening.
To be a success in football, it takes a team effort, a smart coach, a take-charge starting lineup, and cooperation. Don and Nathan Kemp and the team at Kemp Insurance are dedicated to providing a strong lineup of plans for a winning future. Let Kemp Insurance provide you with all-star coverage for your auto, home, farm, business, and life. For a secure financial future, get the winning team at Kemp Insurance on your side. Kemp Insurance, your local hometown agents for over 35 years on East High Avenue in New Philadelphia.
And welcome back to Boardman Stadium as the Dover Crimson Tornadoes defeat the Boardman Spartans by a final score of 28-10. At this portion of our Kemp Insurance postgame stat report, we'll look at some individual statistics. First for the Spartans, Andujar was 9 of 13 through the air for 107 and a touchdown. Catching his passes, Torres 1 catch for 7, Freeman 1 catch for 11, K-John Robinson 4 catches for 69 and a touchdown. Those all came in the first half. And Joel Pixley 3 catches for 20. Rushing the football, Andujar 17 carries for 85, Ortiz 8 carries for 29, and Torres 11 carries for 37, adding up to 258 yards of offense for Boardman. For the victorious Dover Crimson Tornadoes, Ben Ham was 2 of 2 through the air for 26 yards, one of those being a touchdown. Catching those passes, Tyler Stevenson 1 catch for 11, and Matthew Gigax 1 catch for 15 and a touchdown. Rushing the football, Caden Shy 2 carries for 13, Ben Ham 4 carries for 14 and a touchdown. Sean Baumberger 1 carry for a 1-yard gain. Tyler Stevenson 2 carries for 9 yards. J.J. Barton 12 carries for 134 and a touchdown. And our Subway Player of the Game, sophomore Dalen Clark, had a coming-out party tonight. 17 carries for 132 yards and a touchdown, adding up to 329 yards of offense and a Dover 28-10 victory. And, Willie, that concludes our Kemp Insurance post-game stat report.
Thank you so much, Jason. And it was brought to you by Kemp Insurance, your local hometown agent for over 35 years. Well, Dover moves on to week number 9. They got a win in the books tonight here at Boardman, defeating the Spartans 28-10. And boy, some thank yous tonight. I want to thank, first of all, Casey Claxon and Emma for taking care of our live video streaming this evening, and hope you enjoyed it at home. And we know that we had several hundred people online at different times, so a thank you. And also, Emma Merriman. Emma, a student over at Kent State, she was on camera tonight, so all your great pictures came from Emma. So, Jason, good job as always. Great job with the stats and the color commentate. I want to thank Roscoe back in the studio for getting us through the game. And most of all, I want to thank you, the fan, for tuning in to Dover football right here on WJER, your sports voice of the Valley.
You've been listening to high school football action with your Dover Crimson Tornadoes here on WJER, online at WJER.com, and on the WJER mobile app. Special features in tonight's game included the Coach's Corner Show, sponsored by Williams Floor Coverings and Sugar Valley Meats, the First Federal Community Bank Football Forecast, the Commercial and Savings Bank Keys to the Game, the Wendy's starting lineup, the national anthem, sponsored by VFW Post 1445. The Grove Gift Shop Coin Toss, play-by-play coverage brought to you by Hanhart Insurance. The Tuscarawas County YMCA Kickoff. Make the Call, sponsored by Mac and Turf Realty. The Pam's Posies Performance Play. The Sofer Insurance Halftime Report. The Kemp Insurance Stat Report. The Game and Scoring Summary, sponsored by Cleveland Clinic Union Hospital. The Graphic Enterprises Unduplicated Drive of the Game. The High Impact Tree Service Red Zone. The Cartoon Sideline Report. The Kent State Tuscarawas Scoreboard Update. The Kempthorne Volkswagen First Down. And the Subway Player of the Game. Other sponsors included Hennis Care Center, Dr. Nathan Springer Orthodontics, Taylor Insurance, Yoder's Hometown Market, Wood Electric, Little Caesars Pizza, Connolly Hillier and Welch Title Services, New Dawn Retirement Center, Solid Rock Photos, McDonald's, Smartway Communications, Dover Philly Heating and Cooling, Troyer's Trail Bologna, Kua Refinishing, T-County Boxing Academy, the House of G.A. Fisher Jewelers, and Henry Heating, Cooling, and Plumbing. For the best Crimson Tornado coverage all season long, keep your radio tuned to WJER and listen online at WJER.com. WJER Radio. We are the sports voice of the Valley.